Yo, what's going on, my YouTube fam? Sorry about being late. It was a long day. Everybody had their own thing going on, but we are here. We already got 12 people watching. Thanks for those that was patiently waiting, because it is a important message. But before I even get started, let's go ahead and play this disclaimer, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into what we got to say.
Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer
Cool.
under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair.
Yo, what's good, my YouTube fam? So on that note, I must say, anything said about any person or persons in this content are not proven facts. Information in this content is based off of opinions and allegations. Allegedly. You know the internet's favorite word, allegedly. Allegedly. Well, let's get it.
So yeah, you guys have to get that out the way, even though, I think we're pretty much past allegations, but just for the sake of the channel and the professionalism of YouTube, we got to play that. So it's a few things that need to be said, and in regards to the boys, of course, and I'm just going to go ahead and let RoeRoe start it off. RoeRoe, you there?
What's up with it, bud?
What's going on, sis?
Oh man. Oh, get my mask. Hold on. My folks taking his medicine. My uncle.
Well, hey, look, I mean, you don't got to get on camera if you don't want to. Everybody know what you look like.
Right.
It's up to you, though.
Nah, I mean, let me just let them know it's me. You feel me? So, first I want to thank God for getting us this far with the boys. Oh, let me take my mask off real quick so you can hear me. I want to thank God for getting us, to this point, where we have, the adopted parents locked up, and, it's been a tough 14 months with, in the beginning, just everything and the drama and just, everything. And we still was able to get to, the start of the process of getting justice for Classic and Cinsere. You feel me? I mean, that's who it's been about this whole 14 months. Regardless of how people felt, how, much drama came our way, how much, was just misleading and misinformation and just, besides all of that, we kept going. Everybody who stayed consistent with prayers, sharing the flyers, Duty Ron from, and his supporters for keeping that billboard up on the on the 99, you know what I mean? That was major, So, I mean, like a lot of people don't use their super chats for the case they talking about. You feel me? They use their super chats. I mean, and it's messed up because they don't think about the family. It's selfish to, that's selfish. Like y'all got to think about people's families when y'all talking about their families covering their stories and stuff because what one day it might be yours, and then you're gonna, God work in mysterious ways. That's all I'm gonna say. What goes around comes around. That's why I treat people, the way I want to be treated, regardless how, But all I'm saying is, we came this far, man. It's time to really, like, we've been sitting back this long, letting the investigation do what it do, and working behind the scenes. So those who've been working behind the
Hey,
scenes,
sis. Hey, go back like 15 seconds. The service that went out. It connected to my phone for some reason. I forgot to cut my phone off. So but just go back like 15 seconds on what you said,
uh,
if you can. I heard you, but I don't think nobody.
like okay, so like we came this far, to start getting justice, the process of getting justice. So all I was saying was, with all the drama, with all the, the stuff, we really been holding our tongue. We really been biting our tongue because it's a time and place for everything. You get what I'm saying? And just because we're not saying nothing doesn't mean we don't know. So what I'm saying is everybody sees everything. Somebody's gonna send it to somebody. By the end of the day, it's gonna end up in my messenger or messages or whatever. They could call it messy or not, but if they don't want it out there, they don't need to put it up. But I just want to address this. So when this trial starts or whatever, and it's open to the public, but yeah, what I'm gonna say again, and I said this for a reason in the beginning when they first got arranged, first got arrangement, you know, the next time I went to court and Keisha was with me and other people, you know, and the person asked me at the front, what do they call the beta, the one that's checked your stuff or whatever. They asked me, was the a certain person was he with me? You feel me? And I was like, who's with me? I came by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't roll with people because I rose by myself because I can't control how people act. You get what I'm saying? That's one thing. But I could suggest how we expect people to act when they represent the boys. You feel me? All that ignorance, all that got to go. We done dealt with that. We're not dealing with that no more. You get what I'm saying? If you come to this courthouse, you leave your. I mean, I don't want to have to be like a high school, principal and stuff. Leave your uh phones in your backpacks, but if you don't have a press pass, proof of a press pass, legit, you know what I'm saying? You can't bring out your cameras in that courthouse because I'd be damned if me or anybody ruin this for the boys. You feel me? Justice for the boys. And if we're all here for the boys, as we say, then that's what it should. Nobody be mad at that, at the family's wishes. You get what I'm saying? If the family wish is for you to not ruin this for the boys, however you're gonna ruin it for the boys, because your actions ruin things. You get what I'm saying? And they told me, I said, look, I don't nobody came with me, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. They're not with me today. Next time I know that since you telling me, obviously we ain't the only ones who seen it. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who's seen it. You feel me? So what I'm saying is, people need to stop being disrespectful to the families, all the bios. I'm speaking on behalf of all the bios. You get what I'm saying? If you're doing anything spreading the awareness in the boys' names, but it's like materialistic or you're trying to sell it, I'm gonna tell you like this. You better be giving that away for free unless you talk to the other bio side, because you ain't talk nobody talk to me about nothing. I'm gonna put that out there.
Hey, Ro, can I say something real quick on that
Yeah,
behalf
go
of the
ahead,
courthouse?
oh yeah, go ahead, cause y'all just keep me on track, cause I got so much to say, but I'm saving that for later. You
Oh
feel
yeah,
me?
no, yeah, I feel you. I'm just trying to be more transparent to, people further understand as me being a YouTuber and how I respect everything to where everybody should be like that. So basically what I'm saying is even those people may be allowed in the courthouse, right? And Roe is still saying that if you're respectful, you can still be in there. But at the end of the day, it's either that or don't come. As simple as that. You know what I mean? This
Yeah,
is the
because
boy's family. Roe represents the family. The whole bio family represents the boys, and this is their wishes. So anybody that will argue with that or go against that is what are you here for?
right.
And what I'm starting to see is when things get more serious, you start to see how people really is,
No, for real.
and
That's
and,
what I'm
they,
saying,
and because they want to still profit off of things and just for their own benefit, to
man.
where it's sad that we just did a live, what, about a week ago, discussing this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we got to come back and discuss it again.
It's
So
like it's like now. That's what I'm saying though. Now I feel like people playing with my intelligence. You feel me? Like people wonder why Ro be tripping. Like Ro getting out of character because Ro don't go live and go. I did it one time because when you address me live, I'm gonna address you live. You feel me? You address me in private, we cool. Cause now we being grown. You get what I'm saying? I done addressed that situation privately. And it still feels like motherfuckers don't give a fuck. You feel me? So
yeah,
now that's
exactly.
the problem with me now because now Now you're just doing it because you just don't you fuck us. You feel me? Fuck the boys. That's how you saying it. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So you
basically,
going with
yeah.
Raekwon, but I'm trying to be as because and another thing is disrespectful. So this is why I'm gonna come back and revisit this later, because we just lost our mama. Now we found out the boys are deceased, and motherfuckers still testing us. They be mad if I walk up to them and slap the shit out of them. You feel me?
Which don't make no sense because if you really here for the boys and that's your real intentions, what most people put out there, it's like I've been seeing this meme around the internet saying that um be who you is on social media,
Right.
because a lot of people is not that. But when it, in your normal life, that's cool. Do your
Right.
fuck shit, do whatever you want to
Right.
do. But
Right.
this over here is dealing with some kids and a family
Man.
that's hurting, that's trying to get justice for these kids. And if you don't respect it and their wishes, then get the fuck up out of here. You feel me?
Like I
Straight
don't
up.
care. I don't care what a person did in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? If you disrespectful in this end of when they're about to get justice, and now there's a chance that you might fuck it off. All that you did before that don't even matter. I'm gonna tell you that now. So yeah, it's like we haven't even grieved yet. You get what I'm saying? So I suggest people to really, man, stay far away from us if
Stay
you
in their
really
place,
see
right,
us.
Ro?
Because no, for real.
Yeah,
Because
real talk. And then
I'm
let me
not
say
I'm
this.
not playing,
Need to sit
and everybody
down
knows
for
that
real.
I'm a kind motherfucker. Everybody knows that. But everybody don't know that I'm human and I could act ignorant too, but I'm gonna do it for a reason. Because
Hey,
motherfuckers,
them be the worst people, sis.
no, for
The
real,
humble
because I
ones,
try to hold back my tongue. But you know what? Some people you just you just have to, you can't come at them like you do everybody else. You cannot treat everybody the same. I'm gonna tell you that now. So for now on, I'm treating everybody accordingly. I don't care who you are. You get what I'm saying? And I want to thank everybody who's been solid and about the boys and did they part. Thank y'all, because we did this, not just us, not just them, not just not even just the investigation. They needed us too, our information too.
hey, look, even the
You
ones
get what I'm
that
saying? So we
fucked up.
all did this shit. And most of all, God. You feel me? That's the first and foremost. God. And that's why I stay positive, because I practice what I preach. But God didn't say be no fool either. So I'm going to tell you that now.
Come on now.
So after I slap somebody, I'm going to ask for forgiveness. Believe that. Shit.
Okay.
No, I'm serious, Rayshawn, because I'm sitting here thinking about it, like just thinking and thinking. And I ain't even, I try not to address stuff because it's a time and place for everything. But people always talk about it's about the boys. It's about the boys. But when y'all see other subscribers see the bullshit and they don't address it, you just as bad as the person doing it live. So I don't want to hear all that. If you like Benny, anybody who wrote for Benny who supported him, we blamed him, all of them. You feel me? We didn't just blame Benny. But shit, I ain't heard from Benny and I don't even care.
God.
Because what he said, it don't even matter. Because why? Because the two people that we all knew from the beginning are behind bars. Regardless of what they said about the bio, we stayed solid. We didn't care. Keisha kept going on behalf of her being there for the boys, because she was there too in their lives. What people don't understand, she was there more than me. If you really want to know, I'm a real motherfucker, but them is my blood. You get what I'm saying? But Keisha, she's been there. She hugged him. She touched him. All of that. Ray Sean went out the first night, looked for them. New York and the other ladies behind the scenes and all that, they been going hard. And when I
Yeah,
say
and Ro and
hard,
Keisha being real nice right now, and I'm not about to be. So I'm gonna let everybody know that right now.
well, I can't stop you
Because
from
I'm
being you,
done.
what
And
you
I'm
said.
going to tell
I
you
know.
right now that it's time to sit back and watch justice happen and see these children get justice. And if you about to fuck shit and you're going to sit here and try to fuck around with people's emotions and play motherfucking games, you acting like a whole hoe. You trying to sell shit and act like it ain't for money and try to fucking do
Talk
some
that
fuck
shit.
boy fucking shit and act like a whole motherfucking hoe. Bitch, fucking sit down and get a motherfucking construction job, hoe, because I ain't fucking with it. So I'm gonna say what the fuck it is. You can knock me off the live. You can fucking ban me. I don't give a motherfucking fuck. So I'm gonna say what the fuck it is. You can take this dick down your throat, make your eyes to your hoe, because I'm gonna tell you what it is. So all these motherfucking
Take
other
that shit.
goddamn motherfucking hoes acting like they're gonna fucking disrespect my motherfucking family, you can fucking suck this whole cock and fucking make your eyes tear, bitch, because I'm done. And we about to sit back and watch motherfucking justice. And if you ain't with the fucking shit, then fucking get lost. And that's what it is. And I'm done. That's my fucking
Period.
word.
Well, thank
And
you.
praise
Thank
the
you
Lord
for
to that.
expressing yourself. And
That's what
I
it
said,
is.
like I
All
said
right?
though, thank you,
From
New
the
York,
east
for
to the west, you
everything.
got the motherfucking support. And that's how it
Always,
goes. All right?
always.
We're all family. Don't matter motherfucking where we come from. These boys are about to get justice. And either
Yeah.
you're going to sit back and watch them get justice and support the fucking facts and the truth. If you're
Right.
with the drama, the bullshit, behind the scenes trying to make money off these babies and what they went through and the fucking disaster and the fucking corruption, if that's the type of shit you're trying to make money off of, bitch, suck my dick. How's that? That's what I
Wow.
gotta say.
No, thank you, New
Take
York,
that, eat
for.
that, swallow that.
Hey, I'm just
Hey,
telling you,
tell them, hey,
y'all
look, tell them do it backwards while they at it.
Backwards,
Hey.
upside down your mama. How's that?
wow.
If
Okay.
you ain't gonna support two babies getting murdered, bitch, suck this whole cock.
Backwards.
Your mama
and
too.
future babies, because
And
this
that's
is
how I
about
feel. And I
fighting
know
for.
that's raunchy and ratchet and disrespectful, but that's how I meant it. So understand that I mean it that way, and I'm saying it that way because I mean it. So if you're not going to support two children who were taken from their parents illegally, wrongfully, and put into the system and murdered, if you're not supporting that cause and you're about to cause some fuck shit and sell your bracelets and your fuck shit and your fucking hoe shit, bitch, suck my balls. That's
Real
what
talk.
I feel.
Hey,
And
look.
I've been in this shit and I've been riding with this shit, so I can say that
Right.
shit. So that's
Yeah.
how I feel.
And let me, I approve of it. Anybody, look,
And that's the truth.
this is real talk behind these boys. It's real people behind these boys. And, you know, we try to keep it professional, but at the same time,
I'm done being professional.
you do have
I'm
a
going to
voice.
tell you
No,
right
you
now,
right.
these
That's
are
your,
about two
hey, look,
children being murdered in the
that's how you
system.
feel, fam.
And if
That's how
people
you
can't
feel.
support what the truth is and what the real deal is and what the hood goes through and what these people go through and what the system has done to people and what real life is, if you can't support it and see it and feel it, then go fuck yourself. That's how I feel.
Facts. I feel you, sis.
And I'm not with it no more. I'm not explaining shit. I'm not listening to Roe explain herself. I'm not listening to nobody try to justify themselves. I'm not trying to listen to my friends and my family because Roe is my family, all in my family. If you, I'm not gonna even watch her explain herself or her family no more. How about this? You get with it or you get right or get left. Facts. Pick one.
Facts. I'm just saying. I mean,
I think
thank
the
you,
truth
New
is
York,
over.
for just expressing yourself because, like I said, you've been here since the beginning. And the day I met
That's
y'all,
right. I
y'all
can give you
did
the
y'all
whole family
look,
timeline on Maria,
right,
everybody. I got my facts. I got my shit. I know my shit. And everybody knows I know my shit. I don't
right,
got to
right.
justify myself. You don't believe me. You Jennifer Brown, you can suck these whole bowls, bitch. I don't
Shout
care.
out to
The
Duty
point
Vaughn.
is that
We don't-
I don't care about none of them hoes. What I'm
and-
trying to say is that we have two children. Forget
Right.
all these haters, all these people.
Right.
Forget all that. None of that matters. None of the drama matters. None of the freaking YouTube. Nobody matters. Not even me. I don't even matter. Point is that
Me
you have
neither.
two babies. Two
Man.
babies. They were put into the system. They were taken from a prior foster mom who was great to them. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who were put with these people.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Who were murdered.
Man.
If you are sitting here and distracting it in any way, shape, or form, I don't care if you're trying to sell something, you're trying to promote something, you're trying to put a bracelet, a t-shirt, you're trying to do some fuck shit, talk shit on the side, trying to do something to disrupt the trial, trying to take pictures. I don't care what you're doing. If you're disrupting the process, we about to shit in your mouth. That's how it's going. Okay? That's it. We're going to be disrespectful from here on out. And I'll be on every live disrespecting you. Expect it, know it, get comfortable with it.
Man.
Because if you're disrespecting the justice for these two kids, understand I'm going to get ratchet.
Well.
Nah, that's not ratchet. That's keeping it 100.
Right.
Call it whatever you want to call it. Call me ratchet, call me out of line. I don't care. But as long as I know I'm standing for the right thing, I'm okay with it.
Right, right, exactly.
Hey, you good, fam.
Exactly. So,
and I've never been this disrespectful in anybody's life, but I'm getting there and I'm done. There's no reason for anybody to explain anybody anything, thank anybody. I'm done. Rose thanked everybody a million times for their support. Rose been up here thanking everybody for the support, sharing the flyers, sharing I'm done. Ro don't have to explain nothing no more. That's it. I'm her attorney. How's that? I'm telling you, Ro don't got to say nothing more.
Well,
we're out here. You're gonna ride with us or you're not. You're gonna stand for two babies who got murdered by two pieces of shit or not. You're gonna either stand for the cause or you're not. Ro doesn't have to explain nothing anymore.
Well, there
you ain't fucking with her, then don't. But stay out of the lane. Because you're going to get rolled on if you ain't in the lane. Just stay out of the lane. You're talking about two children who were murdered. You want to support people like that, then go do that. All right, Jennifer Brown. Like, I don't have time for people like that. Like, if you got to sit with the people like stupid people like that, naive freaking people like that, like, then do that. Like, but that's fine. Go do what you do and sit where you sit, bro. But don't come over here trying to disrupt the peace and cause anguish and cause issues and cause drama. Bro, we about to see justice and we're not fucking with you. Stay out of our way. Go do your scams with your bracelets and your bullshit. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't care how many follows you have and how many people suck you off every day. I don't give a fuck about no YouTube followers, bro. That's some hoe shit.
Right.
Okay? You a whole grown man with like, nah, we ain't doing that. Okay? You might have 1 million YouTube followers, but I got street hood cred. Like, I don't care. Okay? You can go do that with your fucking YouTube. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not talking about you, Rayshawn, by the way. But I'm just saying, in general, anybody who's trying to do some backhanded shit.
Hey, look, I know how to read between the
I just want to
lines,
make that clear that I'm not addressing you. What I'm trying to say is that anybody who's crossed people and done some backhanded shit and the sideways talk and this and that and the drama, cut it out. Like Jay-Z said, it's a female trait. Cut it out. All right? Get a construction job and cut it out. We have two babies who were murdered and we're about to watch justice. Either watch the justice, support the cause and support the change and the cause for change and the support for change and everything we're trying to do to get change in the system and the justice and for these boys, or sit the fuck down. Because I'm not going to watch my friend, my family Ro, explain herself any motherfucking more. You hear me? I'm going to jump on every live and curse everybody out. And I don't give a fuck. How's that? How about I'm from New York and I don't give a fuck?
Hey, I don't care. Y'all like this. The bond is real. The boys have brought a lot of us together on a sad situation, but when people are in it genuinely, they tend to stick around, and this is where we're at. You know what I mean? That we're family. Rayshawn, that's my bro. They thought you was related in the beginning, but now you family. Blood don't make you family.
Oh, baby. Everybody knows Rayshawn's family. Point is that if you don't know, now you know, right? So, listen, if you're not going to support justice for these babies, then sit the fuck down and get the fuck out of our way. If you're trying to come up and make $5 off your live and sell bracelets for free and all that wild fucking backhand and bullshit, I'm not doing it. Say fuck Ro. Nah, not fuck Ro. Fuck you. Like, where I'm not doing the drama. I'm not doing the backhanded shit. I'm not doing the sideways shit. I'm not doing the upside down shit. That shit is for hoes on fucking pornos. Like, we're not doing it. We're supporting justice for two boys who were murdered. Get your fucking priorities right and get your facts right and get your mind right. There's real problems out there with children being killed. So get your shit right, get your head right, and support the right cause. If you're focused on other twisted shit, get out of our fucking way. Simple, to the point, and that's what's up.
Right.
There's no other fucking ifs, ands, or buts or just fucking disputes about that. That's what it is. If you can't get with it, then fucking get the fuck out of the way.
Right.
And I'm sorry I'm going off like this, but I'm done. You've been watching you explain yourself. I'm done watching everybody attack everybody. I'm done watching the bullshit. I'm done.
Right. Keisha?
Yeah, you good, fam. Yeah, Keisha's on you. I mean,
I think Keisha's praising the Lord to what I just said right now.
Shit, New York scared me. I don't even got nothing to say. She said everything. You got
Hey,
some places?
All I can say is let the people say amen.
Amen. Right? That's what I'm saying.
amen.
Amen.
So, hey, bud, thank you for letting us address this because we ain't got time for the extras and stuff, but we did want to address some things because, like I said, this court, this when this trial start, it's gonna get real. This is not a game. So anybody who think this is a game, better not come to this court. Better stay outside the courthouse. You can record
Bro,
all you want.
don't even
You,
bother.
if you want,
Anybody who tries to play games is going to be just dismissed. It is what it is. It's simple, straight to the point. We ain't even
right?
trying to warn you motherfuckers. Try it and see what
Okay.
happens. How's that? How's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Play
It's
around
just,
with these babies' justice. Play around with fucking with these kids' justice and getting their justice. Fuck around. Start tape recording inside the courtroom. Start playing fuck games. Start selling your brain. Fuck around. See what happens and watch how quick you get arrested and the DA kicks you out. You fuck around with these kids' justice, you're gonna get locked up. You're gonna get kicked out. That's it. Point blank. I'm not letting Roe explain herself no more. I'm done. I'm her attorney. How's
Right.
that? Take
yeah.
it.
Okay. Okay, attorney.
I feel that too, bro. Because everybody, if everybody don't know who Ro is by this time, then shit,
I
that's on
love
them.
Rose, so I'm done
Yeah,
watching her explain herself. So I
yeah,
apologize
no,
for speaking over
no.
her,
I'm just
but
speaking to
I'm
Ro.
done.
I'm just speaking to Ro real quick on her behalf. She right, bro. You know what I mean? Because everybody know how you is. You
She
showed
right.
enough love and you held enough back. You know what I
They
mean?
know the real me. They see my daily life and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, but it's all good
They
though. You don't gotta explain nothing to nobody no more. You feel me? It is what it is. And the real ones that's there is the real ones that's there, and that's it. Everybody gonna know at the end. So anything else is fuck it, like New York said.
Like,
right. And
right,
like I
Ro
said,
All
didn't
I
I
say none
can
of this. New York said it, and it's not on behalf of Ro. It's not on behalf of anybody. Let me say that on the record real clear, because you know how these hoe ass motherfuckers try to play shit. So let me say this for the hoe people, that this is not on behalf of Ro. This is on behalf of New York. And I'm saying this on behalf of me. That if you're not about justice for these two kids and you're about to make this about yourself and about some drama and about some Bakersfield shit and about some rumors and about some bracelets, go fuck yourself. New York said it from the motherfucking East Coast. Go fuck yourself. Okay? And stop acting like a whole bitch and get a motherfucking job, bitch. That's what I said. Sorry. I'm
yeah.
very
So
angry because I'm
like I
sick
said,
and
I don't.
tired of people fucking
I
with you.
thank God for some real ones because I don't have time to see the bullshit. Like I'm not even focused on the bullshit. I learned a lot. So I move different. I only deal with the ones that's been rocking with us solid from day one, and that's that. I thank the ones that I haven't met or really interacted with. That's from other YouTubers that's been supporting the boys. I thank them that I didn't even know. I even thank the ones that was talking mess because they still spread the awareness for the boys no matter what, you still talked about the boys, but now that game is over. Now we getting justice. And then there's other things that's gonna follow that. So if you guys really want to know, y'all know the local news is gonna be there all day, every day. They're not missing a beat. So I'm telling y'all that now. If you really want to follow the case, just go ahead and follow them and whoever's gonna be there on the outside recording and whatever. But in that courthouse, if you want to know what goes on in that courthouse, it's gonna be the 17 News. You know what I'm saying? KGET 17 News, 23 News. What is they? ABC 23 News, and I don't know, but 29 News, 23 News,
and
17
then
News.
the thing is, they was told that they can't even bring their cameras in. They have to take notes with a book. So they
Yeah.
can't
So
really do that.
they have a gag order on them, but anybody on the outs that don't have a gag order that comes in there when they how Duty Rami clicking his little handcuffs, that's the sound we supposed to hear if anybody think they gonna come in there and play any
Yeah,
games.
so if you don't have
So,
common sense and you don't know that you can't record a trial or witnesses or people taking testimonies or a jury, and if you never watched no Law and Order and you can't put two and two together and shit like that, I'm gonna break it down for everybody real quick. So if you record a witness or somebody on the jury like the mob used to do, you could go threaten them witnesses outside the courthouse, right? When they're done, you can go intimidate a juror, right? And then what happens? So that's the point of why it's so important that you can't do shit like that. So if you try to in any way, shape, or form for clout on your YouTube channel, take a video or a photo or a recording, whatever the hell you try to do, because you need your own viewers to see and try to be cool, but disrupt or potentially even affect these boys getting justice, you're gonna get rolled on. So what I'm trying to say to you is that stop with the hoe shit and let these two babies get justice for being murdered by two pieces of shit. And if you stand in that way, I don't care what YouTuber you are, what followers you have, that's all in a virtual world. Let's get that straight. All right. That ain't in real life. Not half those motherfuckers don't even know who you are. All right. Point is that fuck your virtual shit. If in real life you're about to fuck something like that up just for some views, man, we're about to let loose and we're about to let everybody motherfucking know, and you're gonna get locked up, and that's how it's gonna go. And point is that that's just the way it is. That's what the DA said, and that's how it's gonna go. So if that's what you stand for, just make sure that we're gonna make sure that everybody and their mama knows that that's what you stand for, and that's gonna be your legacy, is fucking up or trying to fuck up or intercept this case in some way, shape, or form. And I'll make sure that I make a damn page about your ass and I put your ass on blast if you try to do some shit like that. I don't care if it's a damn photo. If you're not supposed to take the photo, don't take the motherfucking photo. Okay? If you take the photo, then you're fucking up the case. If you step in between something that the DA tells you not to do and you try to fuck up these kids getting justice, I will blast your ass to everybody and their fucking mother and your future wife's mother. Do you hear me? That's how it's going to go. So stop it. Let these boys get justice and stand by the boys. You don't got to stand by us. Stand by the fucking kids that were murdered. You fucking idiots. And pay attention to what's really fucking happening.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, it is, because I don't even know if I should keep going, because I'm just going to keep going.
No,
so I'm going to stop.
You don't win enough, Gemini.
Man, you're going to have to pick up where I left off with this one.
No. You said what I wanted to say.
I'm coming right now. Hold on.
I just want to say, people just need to keep people's names up their mouth. If you have anything to say to anybody personally, you should just say it to them. Because when you say someone's name to someone and you don't think that person going to go back and say something, when it's a fucked up thing that you said, you should not say it. Just say it to that person. Fuck Roe. Go to Roe and say fuck Roe. Go to her family and say fuck them. It's just, we too grown for this. This shit is petty. Teenage shit.
I'd rather have 20 viewers that are real ones than have 1,000 snakes. That's a whole fact. Remember something. Half these people live in a virtual world with 90% of their viewers that don't even know them.
Hey, New York.
And that's it.
New York.
Yeah.
Just tell it. This look, man. We can't play about these boys. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Just tell the people who you talking about. Fuck it, because people need to know.
Yeah. You want me to like
Rayshawn, somebody's backstage. They need to come up.
Put a one in the chat if you want me to tell them why I'm mad.
Okay, let me say something real quick. You don't
want me to do it.
This live for everybody that's watching, everybody that's gonna watch the replay and all of that.
This has nothing to do with Roe. That's a fact.
Like, no. I'm on here because this some real shit. And
you're on here because you
everything
support what you support.
Everything that's being said is because we deal with each other every day. They see the pain, they see the drama, they see. So when you tell one person something, guess who it comes back to? Me. You know what I'm saying? But because we deal with each other every day. Like, y'all don't understand the bond that we built. Everybody on this panel, plus more that's not on here. But, it's like, and they some real intelligent motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all that now. And some real solid, loyal motherfuckers. I'm telling you that now. So what they about to say, guess what? They've been by my side this whole time, seeing the shit I went through.
Bro, you don't gotta explain yourself. You have nothing to do with what I'm about to say. But I'm gonna make sure.
No, because we on Rayshawn shit and it's about to get real. You feel me?
I know it's about you're just worried, but you're worried because
I call Roe in the background, like, you feel me?
What I need to say here is this: is that Roe's worried because I've expressed my own personal feelings. Me as a person,
man, no playing no games.
No. I need to say this though. I'm my own person, and as everybody knows, you just know me as a voice, right? Is that you can tell by my voice and how I speak that nobody thinks for me. Nobody.
Let me say something. Real quick. Me, like I said, there's a time and place for everything. So I'm gonna address how I feel later. You get what I'm saying? But if y'all got time today, go ahead and address it, and I'm gonna mute.
Hey, let me just say this one thing. Can y'all answer?
I like how you both have to say something before I go. I like how everybody got to say something before I let off.
Keisha, can you pray?
Go ahead.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, for what's going to
be. So Keisha,
you better start praying for the chat.
But no, for real. Can y'all answer your question, please? She said, question, can information be turned into police? Does that violate a
Kai up here too? It's about to get lit.
Did y'all hear me?
They can turn in whatever information they got to the police or the tip line.
That's just Gail wanted to know, so I just wanted her question.
Whatever.
Just tell Gail.
Said that.
No. I deal with Gail on, on behind.
Gail's a real one.
Everybody know what Gail. But look, tell Gail.
She hear you, Ro. She's in the chat.
Okay, so look, Gail, just hold off, or whatever. Send it to their email. Send it to their email. That's what they want. Paper trail. Like, you get what I'm saying? Obviously, they have enough information. See, whatever they know, the boy's been deceased 3 months before. They're not going to pull this charge on somebody. That's why they've been quiet this whole time.
So that means, real quick, not to cut you off, that means they know enough.
Exactly.
I didn't want to say that.
So we did enough, thanks to everybody who actually sent information in and did a part, because it took all the tips, all of this, all of that, for them to rule stuff out, rule people out, rule this out. You get what I'm saying? So they are locked up. They are the DA wouldn't have brought them charges to the tables if it wasn't gonna stick. You get what I'm saying? They have enough. They have 50. I'm talking about 50 testimonies or whatever,
including kids, children,
including kids. If y'all could read and comprehend or ask questions about, I'm serious. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm tired. You get what I'm saying? I ain't the smartest motherfucker, but
but you know what, Ro? I'm so done with you explaining yourself.
No, I know.
Sick. Anybody you gotta explain yourself to, I'm about to smack.
Attorney.
I'm really.
And New York, we just doing, we just talking to our peoples. We
cool. I know you are, and I love you guys for it. But you have to understand how many months I stood by watching you guys do this, and I love Rose so much. I'm so sick of watching her explain herself, man.
It's the last time. What's the title say? What does the title say?
The last message. Hey, but look, New York, it is people out there that deserve what we saying.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people that don't. But look, we got to put the
all right. I'll let you be my voice of reasoning for a hot second.
No, you good. You did enough.
After this, I got a gag order.
You did enough.
I'm about to put the gag order on everybody in a minute.
Right. After this,
sometimes you just got to get stuff off your chest.
Yeah, because if you don't address something, then people were going to continue with the bullshit. Until you put them, because you try to address them privately. I do, at least. I communicate because I'm grown.
I'm about to hang homeboys' whole drawers out on the
people coming back to me telling me.
Oh yeah, we still we waiting.
It's like, damn. But like, if they just doing it because, you feel me? Now they don't even respect you or the boys.
When you calling out people names and saying fuck them and this and that,
that's
a problem.
Yeah.
That's a serious
fuck
problem.
The family wishes and shit. Fuck the family wishes.
People names
so
and really
if you say fuck the family wishes, you meaning the boys too, because our wish is to get justice.
That's right. So you don't.
And that's all, and that's it. So if it's that way, please stay far away from us. Thank you for whatever you did.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have time.
And, I want to let this know, when it comes to the boys, I'm telling everything. Call me a snitch or whatever. You feel me? Because I'm here for the boys. I don't care.
So such thing as a snitch when it comes to kids. Listen, if you hurt kids, you know what happens to you in jail, bro. There ain't no such thing as a snitch when you hurting babies and kids, bro. At least in New York, it ain't like that.
No,
that's not even considered a snitch. You can't hurt no kids or babies, man.
I stand on that. Like I fought over that, all that. Like, but when it comes to these boys, it's man, ain't nobody finna run nothing.
It's no
And the
different.
person know who they is, and New York is gonna tell the person, yo,
It's no difference than if this wasn't even a case about the boys, and somebody was talking shit in the street about you and bring your name up. What you gonna do? It just is what it is. You just
yeah, if
don't do
I
it.
fuck with you, somebody else bring your name up, we gonna fight or
If
something.
you gonna
Yeah.
want to come to me, I'm gonna go nip it in the bud because you said this about me.
No,
So
here's the thing is that none of you are fighting anybody though. Because I'm about to tell everybody off, and nobody's fighting nobody because you guys need to sit back and watch
No.
justice happen.
We was talking about in some street stuff.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm very defensive right now.
Well,
yeah,
New
yeah.
York.
So what I'm trying to say is that I'm being like a protector, and I'm saying that nobody's fighting nobody, and I'm about to just fight everybody. So
Well,
that's what's about to
It's
happen.
okay.
Nah,
The
New
point
York, you
is,
good. We
the point
good.
Nah,
is,
ain't no
Yeah.
fight. None of
the
that.
whole
That's
thing
how I'm
is
feeling.
We're
if
gonna
people
get this
sit
off
there,
our chest
All
and we're
right,
gonna leave it in God's
hold on.
hands, like we've
if
been
people
doing. But go ahead.
Go ahead,
if
Keith.
people are talking shit about a person, then you have to go and nip it in the bud. I'm not sugarcoating that with nobody. I don't give a damn. So if you put my name in your mouth, I'm gonna come to you and ask you, do you have a problem with me? That's just what it is. People can say how they feel, but I'm just not that one. I wasn't cut from that cloth. I'm gonna
Right,
nip it in the
right.
bud. You put my name in your mouth for a reason. What's the problem? Because this social media shit is bullshit. Talking all that shit on
Right.
social media, talking in my face, and we can all settle this the way it's gonna be settled.
That's why if
It
it
don't
ain't
matter.
addressed to me, it ain't respected.
Shit, you disrespected.
Obviously.
You put her name in your mouth. You disrespected her. Period. It ain't nothing else to say. You disrespected her.
All because I said some real shit about what they addressed me about. After they done told you not to do what you did, and you still did it. What
And
you
you
did
didn't just
because
disrespect her, you disrespected the
the
people at the
boys.
courthouse also.
Yes.
Because the lady said that he didn't pay me no mind. He still did what he wanted to do, sir.
What
So
shows the world,
And that's
he
coming from the
disrespected all
ladies
them
now.
people, and then the boys. That's the main thing. The boys was disrespected. The whole integrity of the case. The whole come on, man. Morals, integrity,
common
respect.
sense is just not so common for some people, I guess.
I'm
Yes, you can
I'm
speak,
getting wormed
LA
up.
Kai. Okay, can we be quiet so LA Kai can speak?
Yes, please.
Yeah, what's up, sis? We got Kai in the building. Go ahead, speak your piece.
Now I done called her behind out and she ain't saying nothing. Yes, you can speak.
Hey, she turned up too. She might get on. Boy,
Y'all
what's
just
up,
be
sis?
ready
You on
for
there?
a lesson, because that's the educator.
Or ready for somebody to bite somebody's head off. That's for sure. Because we're
Right.
done.
She had to drop out to come back in.
Yeah,
But
she
yeah,
probably gonna come back.
all these people are
I'm
just
about
people
to
that's
drop the
in
link
here.
again, Kai, in case you want to re-click on it. Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody and some more women that's not on here because they don't even know we was coming on here until they seen the thing. But what we wanted to address, because now everybody knows that motherfucker somebody was talking shit about me. You get what I'm
Hold on.
saying? And what
Okay, I'm gonna put Kai on speaker because it's not working on her end. Go ahead, you on speaker.
So the problem is that there are ongoing, different levels of engagement, and there are different personalities that are going on in the background, right? Nobody has ever been denied a seat at this table, right? Even if there has been disagreement or you just don't purely care for the person and how they choose to, move on this case or the integrity that they've had along the way, right? Nobody has been denied a seat at this table. Now, there are people that have thrown massive tantrums like children in regards to things and their behaviors that they don't want to be accountable for. That's the problem here. And the thing is that you can only forgive a person so many times. But it's also important for a person to keep the same level of engagement that they have behind closed doors with you, in your physical presence, right? So whatever they say on social media, like, that's fine. But they're in the back, right? In the background, having these dialogues and saying derogatory things that they don't say in your face, and then they play stupid and play two-faced. They throw a lot of boulders and hide their hands, and that's what the problem is. people don't want to be held accountable. When you have to confront them about their behaviors and you call them out, then they want to make excuses and cry and whine, poor me, oh this, oh that. And that's what the problem is. Nobody denied you a seat at the table. It was a disclosure given to you before you walked into that courtroom. You, because of how your behavior is and how you're programmed, you continuously push the envelope. You are one of these people that you do not like authority. So when people at the courthouse, specific officials, said X, Y, and Z, and you didn't finish or you didn't follow directions and you chose to do whatever you wanted to do, then you want to come back and play this little sob gang of poor me. Oh, I didn't know that person did it. And that's the problem. There's never any accountability. And I mean, I can speak to a lot of things that I choose not to, but your behavior is extremely childish. Then you want to call people and ask people to speak to Roe in your defense. The problem is that you need to be held accountable for your own actions. Nobody ever denied you a seat. I mean, ever. So if you chose to lose the seat by the behaviors that you have, that's yours. Claim your shit. You know what I'm saying? You walking around here with childish behavior and you continuously on every single occurrence. It's like dealing with a bipolar ass child. And it's uncomfortable, right? Because the things is that you can never be consistent. You can never, and then you pour, you cry, whine, and then you have all these followers that believe that what you're saying is truthful. The problem is how many times can you say sorry? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times? The sorry doesn't take away the pain, but you're good at the table. But you choose to fuck up your seat. Ain't nobody denying you no right to nothing, but you choose to continue to have certain behavior. And it's not adult-like behavior. It's very fucking childish. It's very premature. I mean, it's sickening. I mean, to have to hear these occurrences go over and over and over again, and then you get back in good grace and you continue to do dumb shit again and again. Listen, when somebody try to tell me who they are, I gotta believe them. And I can't keep being careful with a careless and reckless person. And that's the problem here. This person wants you to be careful with them, but they are careless and reckless with you and themselves. So, no more, I mean, the time is up, right? Because you had plenty of opportunities as a fucking grown-ass adult to act like an adult and not act like a damn child. A child you can forgive because they're growing and they're learning and critical thinking skills are forming, but when you're a fucking adult and you keep having these recurring ass behaviors in your 40s and 50s and 60s, like, that's just who you are. And guess what? You showed that behavior, then I have to accept it. I can no longer be careful with a careless person because he's careless with himself. Therefore, you're going to be careless with anything else around you. And if anybody wants to continue to support him, that's not my job to tell you what to do. I'm just here to educate you on the facts. And if you see the reoccurring behavior, identify it. If people want to say, oh, I'm emotional because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, but we see that everybody is suffering a loss. We see that, and not only that, what you're affecting is just not even, it's the justice of this case. And there's still other victims. There's still live victims. These children that witnessed that experiences that had to be coerced to commit or in the act. All you gotta do is read page fucking 5 of the indictments, line 1 through 10. So there are deceased victims and there are still living fucking victims. Do you understand what I'm saying? So inappropriate behavior, childish behavior that happens in the courtroom can put this whole entire case at risk and put these other victims also at risk. Kern County has done enough. They've already taken too much. Do you understand what I'm saying? So not only are we trying to preserve the justice for the boys, we're also praying for these other children in the background. Don't fuck up the process. Number one, it's not about fucking up the process. All you're doing is showing people and fucking up relationships that could have been. But the problem is that you are not. You are not. So you try to do right, but you can't. That's not how you program. That's not how you program. You're not programmed to do it because you're like a kid, like, oh, I'll do great, I'll do better, and then go back up and fuck up. So at this point, you have to cut all ties and all losses. Whatever you choose to do with your life and your career is yours to have.
Right.
You're in the back, whining in the back, fucking saying crazy shit about people in the back that you would never say in the front of the line. So you got to go all the way to the back of the line to talk that shit. But you got back there on your own. Oh, your shit. That's all I'm asking. But guess what? I don't believe that you're capable because you continuously over a 14-month period has shown behavior, overall tantrums. Like, I don't have time for it. I'm not on a motherfucking clock, and neither am I a daycare provider. Okay? It's toddler behavior. I don't have time for it. But once again, you've always had a seat at the table. This is your, like I said, program, and maybe you need to sit out and go reprogram, deprogram to reprogram, because you have a lot of people that are following you based off of faith and truth and honesty. And I don't know how much of that is going on over you. I can't vouch for that. I'm not co-signing on none of that shit because I've seen it from my own self. It's always poor me. Fuck, knock it off. Then you need to go get you a therapy session with the donation money or a couple of the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to assist you in being a better person and you doing what you need to do, then that's what you need to go do. I don't like taking shots at folks, but let me explain something to you. When you start to load the motherfucking gun, that's the only thing that I can do. You understand? I can't be careful with a careless and reckless person. And then you coming and saying and being smart ass like you have, and I've assessed you over this time, so I can speak on this. I've watched your behavior with black women, and you know what? I've watched your behavior and with how you choose to handle us. I watch that, and then when I think about who raised you, and I'm baffled by you. I'm baffled because that person appears to be extremely fucking genuine, and then I see your behavior and the shit don't match. You understand? The audio and the video to you, it don't match. I need to repeat that. Your audio and your video, which means your character, your actions, and your words, that shit don't match. You say one thing and you react to something totally different. Okay? That's the problem. These are illusions that are being created. But it's more of a you problem than it is a us problem. And it gets to a point where we have to stay focused. And it's these little tantrums, and then you going back and you being disrespectful and you saying shit to people that you don't think that it's gonna come back. No, motherfucker, like people say, all you have to do is drop a dime and fucking call yourself and say what the fuck you needed to say. It's okay to be genuine. You understand? You work harder at being ingenuine than you do at being genuine. It's very fucking simple. It's a basic ass mathematical problem. 1 and 1 equals 2. Okay? And you can say one thing and your behavior acts another, and then you say something else. Like, listen, that's your bed. You understand what I'm saying? The mattress, you know what I'm saying? The foundation, the headboard, the sheets, the pillowcases, the pillows, the comforter, the duvet. Baby, you made it, so you lay in it. I can't co-sign the behavior because it's sickening at this point. It's sickening at this point because you want a lot of accolades. Like, this is God's process. You can't stop it. You know, were you assisting inside of the process? Of course, but you were not the only one. I always tell people, just because I don't care for a person, I can't deny them a seat at the table. You understand what I'm saying? Because this ain't my table. This is Classic and Cinsere's table. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to set aside my own personal thoughts and feelings towards people and allow people to sit, even if I don't fucking like them. Okay? Even if I don't value their whatever they have to say. But it's not my table. It's not my seat. I respect my seat, and it can tell that you don't respect yours. Because if you did, you would have honored these children in this way and stopped throwing tantrums. Yeah, I was grieving. Yeah, everybody grieves. That's a process. You have to choose to want to do differently, and you don't. And it just goes in a rant and a rant and a rant, and you go up and down and up and down and up and down, and it's just very sickening. You know what I'm saying? It's very sickening. So here's the thing, because I don't like to talk to people who cannot deposit, you know what I'm saying? So they only withdraw. And you can call me anytime because I can say the same shit to your face. That's the difference between myself and you, or any of these motherfuckers that I didn't feel comfortable about. Anything that I've said to somebody in the back of the line, I could definitely say it in the front of the line. And that's the problem. And what it is that it's always focused on you and you and you. And you're riding a wave. You're surfboarding, like Beyonce said. And it's just, it's sickening because we're tired. I mean, after 14 months of go, pushing forward, like, you were not the only one. Like, you weren't. And if the boys are going to be found, when they're going to be found, how they're going to be found, if you find them, great job. But there are other entities, other organizations, other people also continuously searching. Thank you for the awareness. But all this shit that you got to say, listen, we could have mitigated this shit a long time ago if you just would have been honest with yourself. See, that's the problem. The honesty has to start with you. And then you can give it to others. But you don't have it to give. And I don't have no time, space. I am not an astronaut. I ain't got time or space to give. So at this point, all I'm doing is praying that we get justice for these babies. I'm praying that other arrests happen with the West family, Philip West, Wanda West, Maria, Cano Martinez. There are other people that engaged with these children at the time of them allegedly being deceased or murdered. And then there are children who have witnessed, who have experienced, who have possibly, well, not possibly, because we have to go back to page 5, 1 through 2 of the indictment. Page 5, lines 1 through 2. There were children that were forced to commit an act. Okay? And these children will suffer for the rest of their lives. Not one, but two. They will suffer for the rest of their life. And Kern County chose to keep them in Kern County, right? And then Kern County chose to silence a mother who came and said, I got a feeling, I don't feel right about this. These are my children, right? And Kern County silenced her and to cover up other shit. So when you over here worried about you, there's a whole bigger picture than that. You are only one motherfucking grain of sand at the beach. And I'm done. Thank you.
All righty, thank you, Kai, for your expressing yourself. And I'm done, right? Like, just keep, keep the everything, just keep prayers going, keep the awareness out there, keep sharing the flyers, and if you do something, whatever, donations. Okay, I understand if you get donations and for the shipping and handling, as long as you ain't making profit off the boys. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm saying that because I ain't got time for people to be hitting me up talking about this person making profit off the boys. And, and I'm not talking about these women on here. I'm talking about family members. You get what I'm saying? I don't have time to explain to them what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? So if it's for free, and you're not making profit, you do what you do. You have your subscribers pay for the shipping or whatever. But other than that, I'm telling you, man, I ain't got time to be hearing the family reach it. Because just know when you put this case is a high profile case, y'all. So everybody's watching around the world. So if anything hits this social media, believe me, it gets back. It's all over the place. Screenshot, whatever, recording, screen recording. You know what I mean? So you never know who's watching. You get what I'm saying? You never know who's listening. You never know. It could be the ones that we don't want listening, like the criminals and shit, them monsters. Everyone who knows. You get what I'm saying? So let's just sit back. Let the ones that has this gag order on them and the case and justice be served. And let's continue to search for the boys. But we're doing what we're doing, the family, because we still need closure. Now, when it's time, like either somebody's gonna confess and tell us where the boys are, and it's either Jackie and Trezell or one of the 50 people in that group. You get what I'm saying? And if none of them
Hey,
do,
fam. They already know what's up, fam.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
They already know what's up,
that's
fam.
how we're gonna find the boys. And if it's not through a confession, our last because God is guiding us right now. You know what I mean? But our last resort is EquiSearch. They have the equipment, they have the resources, they have all of that. So and they could cover more. Like you get what I'm saying? So let them do their let them do what their profession is. You feel me? Let them be the professionals. We done did our part. Thank y'all, everybody, good and bad. We needed everything. You get what I'm saying? This case got around the world because of everybody. So thank you all. But now the game is over. If you not with it, like New York said, shit, move left, get left. You feel me? So that's all we want is justice. That's it. It ain't about none of us. Not me, not Keish, not New York, not LA Kai, not race, none of us, not them. You get what I'm saying? So let's just think about the boys, man, and watch how you move and just lay back. They done got enough shit to charge them. Let them do their job now. everyone, please, on behalf of the families' bios, that is our wishes. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't respect our wishes from all three bios, because we do want justice, no matter what happened in the past.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, New York, I didn't kick you off, but I dropped the link so you could get back on. And RoeRoe, it is what it is.
Hey,
Right?
Ray
You feel me?
Shine,
Yeah.
can you check your messenger while you on here?
My Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my phone right here.
Go read something.
Okay.
Bro, go in the chat and read something.
But as far as I want to say, the only person I know that I spend money with the
Oh shit,
boys
was
is
on mute.
Keisha. So I mean, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that's the information that I got, and that's what I roll with is Keish. I don't know if anybody else out there is profiting or making selling anything, but
Hey, did y'all hear anything I said?
yeah, we heard you, bro.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like, was I on mute this whole damn time?
No, you good.
I was like, I don't even admit, because when I speak, it comes from the heart. I let it go and I move forward. You get what I'm saying?
Did you go read the chat
Oh, hold on.
in
Hold
our,
on.
in our chat? And that.
Hold on. But yeah, like I said, if God wants me to revisit this later, he may change my ways of revisiting it, but it will get addressed, you know, after the case, after everything. I'm gonna wait a year after so everybody can refresh, whatever. But it has to be addressed because people played with our family, don't even know it, and we're leaving it in God's hands, but they continue to plan. You feel me? So now it's like, okay, do we take it in our own hands or what, God? You know what I mean? Like, so we still being faithful and staying positive because it's a time and place for everything, and that's what it's gonna be. Like Keisha said, it is what it is. You feel me? Until then,
It's
until
real talk.
then, I'm not gonna. I don't want drama during this time because we already dealt with drama for 14 months. So we don't have time, not and we really don't have time, me or Keisha or certain ones behind the scenes because of what we're going through on top of trying to stay sane for for everything, you know, like trying not to lose it. You get what I'm saying? That's the hardest thing to do when you're going through all this at once. And everybody I talk to is going through something. We're not the only ones going through some. Everybody, man. So, man, like only if y'all knew, if y'all was in our shoes, y'all probably would have took action physically and all that.
Hey, yeah, hey, bro. We come from the same place, man, and that's why I salute you and your family because y'all held it down, and always stay respectful, and y'all know what y'all doing it for. And for the other people out there, y'all gotta understand this and respect this. It
Right.
takes a lot. Like I cannot imagine what they're going through, and I'm pretty sure the people that's causing the drama and bullshit can't imagine either. Because if they did, they wouldn't do it. So it's all about respect. If you here for the boys, you here for the boys, and you got to respect this family, and you got to respect Ro because she is the voice, and Keish and everybody that follows behind Ro. It's common sense. We shouldn't have to get on here and keep saying this shit, but
Like
we're
we're not
saying it,
dealing with
in
kids.
a good way to just for the love of the boys because that's what we all here for. We're not here for no money. We're not here for none of that. We're here for justice now, and we're here for the boys, and we still have to protect that justice. So me on my end, I'm not playing with nobody because when I stepped out that door December 21st, that's what I was there for. And it's not about me. It's not about just what my sister said. It's not about none of us. But at the end of the day, that respect is it should be there without even have to. You should never demand respect. You know what I mean? That respect should be there. And that's what
Thank,
people need to understand. So if you're not on
thank
that,
you, Ray Sean, for
and
that, for real. Thank
and this
all
is
y'all,
for
for
the,
real.
yeah, and the other people, y'all just gotta read in between the lines and see what's what, and stop supporting the bullshit.
Man,
I'm not supporting nothing but these boys and what's behind these boys and what's really here for these boys.
right, right.
That's
That's
why I'm
it.
able to connect with Ro and connect with Keish because that's all from the heart,
Yeah,
and that's what it should be about.
man.
For the motherfuckers that's here YouTubing to the future people that's gonna be here and do these type of things, and it's deep. I'm
Even
only in
on
it.
other cases, I
Yeah,
feel bad for Summer Wells because she don't got nobody to be a voice for her like the boys. I mean the people, but come on, man, you need that one person in the family that's gonna be 100, that's gonna push for you 100, want justice. Right now, I don't even really know what's going on with her case, but it seems like it's a lot of family just secrets and shit. You
yeah.
feel
I mean,
me?
because look, you got
So
who all up in the case trying to
yeah, then you got
look
the
look look
some
what happened with
YouTubers.
look who he was defending the whole time in the boys case.
Right,
And then boom, wrong. And he's
right,
been doing this shit. That's his whole career is to defend criminals
right.
because he has not proved himself differently from that. You know,
And see, that's why people like that, sometimes you gotta learn that you gotta accept people for who they are, but you gotta address them, at the same time. But you can't continue to entertain them because that's what they want. I learned that over time. Like people feed off of that. You feed people's souls by drama. That's what feeds their
yeah,
soul.
exactly.
So we keep it
Yeah,
positive. Anything negative, we don't want. We ain't allowing. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like
Now, if
just
you
on
bring
my
that,
end, like in
go ahead.
respect for the boys, you know how many people hit me up about, the dude, you feel me? And how much I want to talk about, but I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? Because what's really what I'm really here for.
But Ray Sean, look, I'm gonna tell you and everybody watching, okay, if you're genuinely doing it for the boys, spreading the awareness, talking about them, and just whatever in a genuine way. Like right now, we didn't like Duty Ron. Like I think him and his subscribers are gonna keep that billboard up. You get what I'm saying? Yes, definitely justice for Desiree Thompson. I was gonna get to that, Cherie, before I close out tonight because we still fighting for justice for Desiree Thompson. We ain't letting nothing go, nothing. Anybody who stood by us and whatever, like the boys, our family's fighting with them. You get what I'm saying? We get injustice for everybody. We're gonna fight with them like they fought with us. You get what I'm saying? And we may not can help everybody, but damn, we're gonna try to do our best until the day we die. You feel me? And that's some real shit. And like I said, thank y'all. Like I said, I mean, we couldn't done this shit went worldwide, y'all. This shit is in South Africa, UK, and other countries. Come on now. Like they thought two little black boys wasn't gonna get out there and get the coverage that they did. Thank you, Keisha, for the prayers and everything and speaking and all that. You know what I mean? And standing by us on our end. Because like I said, you was there because you was there. Before us. And we just thank you for just sticking with us. This is man. I can't hear you, Keisha. You on mute. Ah.
Hey man, shout out to Keish, man. Inspirator for real.
Right.
I
She
said you do
didn't
not have to thank me. I just followed the assignment.
exactly, and that's what it is, the assignment. Because
Yeah.
and that's how you know it is genuine people because so many people's hearts are in this case because this captured their heart, like their attention. They got kids and they really about, wanting what's right, justice and stuff. Then you got those who, that just do it for whatever their intentions are and their agenda. I don't know, and I'm
Yeah,
learning.
and look,
So,
you got some of them that still care, but then still do fuck shit. But at this point, we need that 100%. Like
yeah,
everybody
we
could
don't
compare to
need
this in life. You
haters.
don't want nobody to move. You homeless, right? And you don't want nobody to move you in their apartment, and then they dog you in the apartment. It's like you might as well just left me homeless.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean? It's like 100% or it's not.
right, right,
Like period. Don't bring me in your house to try to help me and get to dog me out.
right,
It's like it's 100, especially in this case. Like,
right,
it, come on, I shouldn't even have to explain. It's kids involved and it's family members involved. Put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah, I mean, if people don't get it now, I mean, we don't even care because it's not about proving shit to nobody. It's about what they are gonna prove in court. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
truth.
On
When
top
we,
of, y'all got a lot of supporters already, so
oh yeah, and that's why
but
I'm saying I'm not
that's
gonna
why I
hold.
respect you, bro, because it's you got so much love in your heart, just like your mother. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
you just
man,
never give up on fuck people either. You know what I mean?
right.
But
My
now, look,
Hey, like Keisha say, but I'm just doing an assignment, even to fuck people.
yeah. But it comes to a point like you don't want to fuck with a humble person.
No, you don't.
You
You
know what I
don't
mean?
because once you lose them, that's your fault. Like
Yeah,
I be wondering, like I don't. I'm not a grimy friend, fam, none of that. So when people fall off with me, at least I know I kept it 100. And
yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
I look at it like I will separate myself before I get to that point of anger and hate, because having hate in your heart is the worst thing. It's the worst feeling because now you just don't give a damn. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I don't want to get to that point where I almost got to that point with people. But even a lot of people that started a lot of shit, I forgave them. You know why? Because they're not going to stop my blessings, and they're not the goal of what we're doing while we're here, and they're just distractions. You feel me? So I had to learn though. I had to learn. I was ignorant too because I didn't give a damn because this was what was real. I responded to everybody
Yeah.
that was talking. When I
This
was
was
wasting
this
my
was
damn
your
time because
calling.
I should have known better because I knew the truth. You get what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, God's gonna continue to reveal the truth, and I pray that we find the boys so we could get closure. If they didn't do something else with them, you feel me? We don't know, but we'll find out real soon because it was, man, it's deep. What we know, like what the prosecutor told us, because we finally got to meet with them, and now we got to prepare the bios for the case. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of preparation going on behind the scenes for emotions and all that. You get what I'm saying?
And I just
So
want to speak on that real quick, not to cut you off, bro,
no, you good, but go ahead.
because I want people to understand that is this is common sense. I'm not no professional. Once the case broke, the law enforcement was excited, not excited, but they felt more comfortable to tell the bio family what's going on. So now they could talk to the bio family, and not even that. The bio family has to go to court and see everything. The DA said every 50 people testified, including kids, and every testimony was sad. So this is what the bio family has to go through already knowing the answers that they didn't want to hear. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
it is deep, and people need to understand that and respect that, and put,
Right,
you know, forget about yourself. Put
right,
yourself in their shoes and what they got. If you have not been through this, then you cannot really, come on, man.
right, right. And
It's being 100. It's common sense. Think
I ain't
about
gonna
what they
lie.
got to go through. They're gonna, like you, RoeRoe. We all know RoeRoe's gonna be there. RoeRoe has to be there day for day, whatever the court dates is, and
Man,
hear every testimony. She
I'm
has
gonna
to
be
see
there.
these all them 50 people that testified. RoeRoe is gonna have to see that, including the kids. And
Man.
here it is, how her family members got tortured before they, come on, man.
See, the one thing about us, we think deep. You get what I'm saying? We done been there. We done got what we got. We done did our own research. We got damn near honestly the ones that the ladies behind the scenes that was getting the information and researching and all that facts. Everything they had was facts to matched up with what the police had. You feel me? So the only thing is nobody knew that they were deceased before 3 months. You feel me? Nobody knew that. Everybody said they didn't make it, but nobody knew that they were deceased. We still have hope. Now that we know what we know and it's out there, obviously, it's one of the 50. One. It just took that one person. That's what I said. One person to start this, tell the truth, chain reaction. And everybody just start coming forward. And Keisha, if you know something, say something, right? And that's what they did. And thank you, Jesus, for letting us like, express that in our prayers and stuff, in our mask, and things like that. Man, I'm telling you now, when I wear my mask everywhere, everybody know about that case.
Yeah,
Me driving to
exactly.
Texas,
And
Arizona,
look,
gas stations.
and real quick, shout out. And this is one of my, we all come from the hood. We all face this, but shout out to law enforcement in this case, as far as where we stand right now and where they stand and what they doing. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And
and I agree,
that's all,
because like,
you feel me?
I agree with Sean, because even at the candlelight, after they were charged
Yeah,
in
they
front of the
showed
court,
up.
they
They
showed up, man. That
what?
showed respect to
Look,
us, even
hey,
though we feel the way we feel, everything was should have been different. Even though we feel that we should, but you cannot blame the news or nobody when this case is already worldwide. You can't blame that. We are like hawks in the sky, okay? As soon as we see something, we aim into it. You get what I'm saying? And this case has been followed by everybody. So we can't blame that on nobody. The scanner clubs, Kern County scanner clubs. I mean, we got to think about that's where people post everything at. So everybody has the scanner club on their phone. You get in Bakersfield, because we want to know what the hell going on in Bakersfield, because it's crazy out here. You feel me? On top of everything going on, we got to deal with that too. Like, so we found out on the scanner club that was their RV. Boom, we on it. You feel me? We know what street it's on and everything. We know direction they only could go. A car's faster than an RV. So we going three people splitting up just to make sure. You never know. Like us, we've been out here. We want to follow them to see if that's where they got the kids. That's our intentions of following them. Not to disturb none, not to beat their ass, not to nothing. Because at the time, we didn't even know they was whatever guilty. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. They still gotta go to court, so they got their due process or whatever, but they guilty in our eyes, whatever. You know, that's what I feel. And that's what we know. But the truth will come out. But all I'm saying, but is, man, let's just let them do their job, man. They got them. I'm
yeah,
telling you.
exactly. And then
They got
on that
enough.
same note, on my behalf of coming from Cal City, and it'd be hard for me to side for the police, but I want to give a shout out to the Cal City Police Department too. I don't know what they did, but at the end of the case, the last candlelight, Hightower, came out to the candlelight. That's what I look at. You know what I mean?
Hey, and
I
that
don't
was
know all the
respect.
politics, fam. You feel me?
Right,
No,
right,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? And I'm not the type
Exactly.
that deal with police. But
Man,
when it came to the boys, it's something different. Like, we all been through a lot. So shout out to the Cal City Police Department. Shout out,
yeah,
especially Hightower, because he the one
right,
that came out. He knew me since a little kid, whatever. But he came out, and I'm pretty sure because I talked to him a couple times, uh, you know, through this situation, and he couldn't
right,
say much. I seen him on the 4th of July, and
right,
that I was actually on live when I talked to him. And all he said was prayers for the boys,
right,
and we don't
right,
know what that means.
right,
But he couldn't
right.
speak up on it, and that's all he said. So shout out to them too, man. And hopefully this is a bridge in between the community and all that, because if you real and you got a family and you all about your family and your kids, we shouldn't be out there, worried about. I mean, we face our battles, but we got
Right,
to grow up. And
right,
there's certain levels and certain things that we got to do, especially as men and women, like all that, it's
man.
crazy, but
And I want to thank the officers too, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have faith. And then me talking to Duty Ron, seeing him push it, showing a different type of a different, perspective of an officer. How I used to see him when we was younger, and in the community. Like I said, there's good and bad in everything, and we agree. Good and bad in people, good and bad in officers, good and bad in judge. You can go on and go on, parents and whatever. So I mean, I love anything positive. I'm gonna tell you that now. If you positive, I'll rock with you. If it's positive, I'll rock with it. You get what I'm saying? Negative, I ain't rocking with it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I never have, and I'm not gonna start today. I mean, yeah, I get out of character. I'm human. I bleed the same and everything, but I know how to control. Now I learn how to pray on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. So I'm not perfect, but I'm tired. You know, my family's tired. I know Keisha's tired. I know y'all tired. I mean, we all tired. We all could relax right now. Still keep the awareness out there, but take a break. Focus on your kids. Get back working. Do what you gotta do. Focus on your on what's the next step. Okay, we did our part here with the boys. They get injustice. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. If this is what you do, put your time into another missing case and help them. Continue to do it. Don't stop what you're doing, but do it from the heart. Make sure it's genuine, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I watch a lot of these families. Lucky that I know how to control my shit. But man, I'm glad that my family don't pay attention because ain't no telling how people know how to handle it, you know. So, but thank you, because my sister said she fucking shit up, and I'm like, okay, she ain't supposed to be listening,
Yeah, I
y'all.
already know Flex. Hey, shout out to Flex, man. I hear you in the background, Flex.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, sis?
I'm present.
Yeah, I know. You always present. You just the quiet one.
Yeah, she be the
You the most
backbone.
dangerous one, man.
Yeah. So I mean, they already know
But
that
yeah,
because
though,
they
man.
heard her before. So and I like I said, I can't control anything of how their emotions are. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
all y'all
And
is good folks, man. Like
I mean, we are, but
y'all made me change my whole aspect of Bakersfield because of
aw,
y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and
damn, and that's
for real,
crazy because as much shit that happened in
yeah.
Bakersfield, you be
'Cause
like,
you know, I'm
damn,
from Cal City, so my whole trip from Bakersfield was just like um trouble. You go into
right,
court
right.
and you know, jail and shit like that.
Hey,
But
we
you
live and
know,
we learn, but it ain't what you do;
but
it's
even
what
getting
your
grown and
past say
seeing
before
certain
you
shit,
come in.
just I don't know, but y'all is good peoples. You know, the whole point of
Thank
the
you, bro.
story,
Thank you.
you and all your peoples behind the scene, like it's not just you, Roro. Like all
Right,
y'all, like Flex, like man, like you feel me? She be behind the scene, but all y'all, man, shout out to y'all. Shout
man.
out,
Thank you, bro. Thank
and
you. We
my
just
prayers is always with you, fam. My prayers is with Keish, and
right,
the things that y'all going through, and
man. You know, Keish gonna let her aunt Penny to rest. That's my new auntie, and it's crazy because she became my friend before she passed, and she said my new niece, and I was like, oh, that's so cute, and she was texting me when she was on the ventilator, so I was like, don't call, but woman, like that's just love, and she supported the boys, man. So her and my mama, man, they were real, like die hard loyal supporters. So they seen the drama, they seen it, but there's justice. You know what I mean? They didn't get they see the justice from heaven, but you know, but yeah. So y'all pray, keep Keisha in
hey,
prayer.
Keish, you on mute? I seen you talking, but we can't hear you, sis.
She on the phone.
Okay.
You on the phone, Keisha?
All right, yeah,
Oh,
she on the phone. I was just making
see,
sure.
that's how much you know how you
But
know
yeah,
your
real
family's
talk though,
next
sis.
move and shit. I already know what Keisha doing, and she ain't even gonna tell me.
Yeah, that's all it goes. Like you feel
That's
me?
why she laughing. She on the phone. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank you, bro, for always being solid, always being respectful, always making sure it was cool to do this and that. Even though, like I always told you, if you spread no awareness, I don't mind, but it's just I have to hear it from other people in the families why this person doing this and that, and that's what people don't understand. I gotta hear it. And then when I get tired of telling them
Yeah.
motherfuckers, now I'm tripping because now I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Now I gotta scream and go on somebody's
And that's
live to
why I was
address it.
always respectful, like because I think outside the box too. It's like when
Yeah,
I do this type of stuff, it's really what I do it for. So if I'm doing it,
yeah.
like, I gotta contact you no matter what I do. You know what I
But
mean? Because
but
it might be that,
I
it
because
might be
honestly,
that one
what
day I feel like this, and I might, but
yeah,
I might be right? But it might
right,
not be professional for what's at hand. So
right,
that's
right.
why I always contact you because that's only right. And that's what, like, this for all the YouTubers out there, how can you feel comfortable covering somebody's case and you not direct, like, unless you just spread an awareness, like, boom, this person and will happen and and you spread that, like, without getting into details. But when you all in the case and like you have to contact the family, or it's just not 100. Like some people feel it's cool, and that's where these YouTubers fuck up because they feel that's their job and they forget the reality of life, that it's still people inflicted and impacted by this is real life situations. You can't just go out there and report on anybody troubles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like what you said, bro, like it's weird for you to come to a family's court date like without the permit, and you like that's not weird. It is weird.
Man,
Why are you showing up to court dates and doing weird shit if you're not 100 with the family, bro?
man. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot on my chest that I'm gonna wait till after all this is over with.
Yeah,
But I'm
I'm
gonna
just
pray
trying to
on
say,
it every
yeah,
day, and I just anybody who got road name in their mouth, please stop. Just keep the boys a word name out there and no awareness.
Just wait a minute.
and if you got road name in your mouth in any type of way, you're just
Or
a
my sister
weirdo,
said, "Well,
like
just
Timmy
wait a
in
minute."
general. Yeah, but no point. This is for
But
everybody
I'm
else
just
out there.
saying,
This
it
for
don't
yeah,
need,
yeah. I feel you,
it,
sis, and
you know,
I'm saying for everybody else out there. You a
yeah,
weirdo if you not respecting Ro and her wishes because Ro represent the Bio family along with Keish and it's lots of people
exactly,
behind them, but Ro is
exactly.
fucking strong enough and all that to stand up and be the voice.
So when y'all hear me speak, believe me, especially
That it is.
Charles
That it
Pettis.
is what it is. Like you feel me? If
Charles
you don't,
Pettis, that's my cousin. For all those who are new, for all the one of the Ball fathers, there's three different Ball fathers. I mean families. You know what I'm saying? Two Ball fathers and one Ball mom. So those that are new, because I know it's a lot of people that just barely hopping on this case,
yeah,
believing what
that.
they
Yeah.
see, don't know what's facts. So if you want to know facts, the adopted parents murder, Classic and Cinsere. I don't even call them that other name that the murderers named them. You get what I'm saying? They gonna do it in court, which is that's what it is. That's how everybody found out. But as family, we're gonna call them their birth names. You get what I'm saying? But it's too much, but it's just so much. My mind be going everywhere. Like I gotta literally. That's what I'm saying. I need this time, the cases to really focus and gather my thoughts, because I don't want to come off disrespectful, but people don't care about my feelings. They don't care if my mama died. They don't care the babies are gone now. They don't care that they still missing. They don't care. So if you don't care, what makes you think I'm gonna care? But I'm gonna keep praying because God is gonna give me the strength to get past that. I pray. I can't tell you what's gonna happen in 5 months, 6 months, a year. I can't tell you. It depends on how they reactions are. Is gonna be my reaction. So I love you, Ray Sean. I'm listening. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's on you, sis. But yeah, I love you too, sis. You feel me? I just want the world to know, what's deserved as far as you, Keish, everybody, the boys. That's it. Just respect, common sense.
Right,
I ain't really
exactly.
got nothing else to say
Yeah,
besides,
believe me.
look, if you ain't rocking with Ro, you ain't rocking with the boys. If you rocking with
Right,
the boys, then you rocking with Ro and everything that come behind that. It's a lot of other people.
right,
But Ro
right.
is the spokesperson. You know
Believe
what
me,
I
they
mean? For
they
all
be
sides
sitting
of
right
the
here
bio
by me.
family, for the boys, for everything that represent the boys, so that need to be
Yeah,
respected. Straight up.
yeah.
That's
And
all I really gotta say.
when Keisha speaks, she's speaking on behalf of us. And when I speak, I'm gonna speak for her when she ain't around. And I'm just saying, y'all, that we don't. I ain't the only one is speaking for myself. It's not about me, first of all, and it still ain't about me. But my family, oh, I'm gonna protect their peace, and I'm gonna protect them. Now, anybody who's going against us, we'll leave it in God's hands. And however that is, then that's what it is. It is what it is.
Put some
Yeah, I
respect
feel
on
it.
names.
Yeah.
Amen.
And
But
shit. I
for
think that's
those,
pretty.
so I
Go ahead,
know
sis.
Minnie's gonna watch a replay. I know Minnie's probably watching now. So if the shoe fits anybody, because believe me, in my opinion, it's a lot of people. You get what I'm saying, that gave me a hard time with my family talking shit, whatever. It's a lot, but we got this far. It's not about them. But I'm glad Kai and LA Kai and New York and you and everyone, Keisha and everyone else who probably got a lot to say, probably similar. But you know what, y'all? I'm talking to y'all now, Keisha and Ray Sean and LA Kai and ladies behind the scenes and ladies who've been rocking with us, Cherie and Jennifer and even Duty Ron. Duty Ron don't play with that YouTube drama, so don't take it offensive for those good YouTubers that he don't deal with. He just don't want no YouTube drama, like for real.
I know.
And
Hey, look, shout
you
out to
know,
Diddy Ron. Like, you feel me?
yeah,
Hey,
because
man,
Duty Ron and his
real
subscribers,
man gonna stand up for sure.
yeah, yeah. But look though, I want to give a shout out to your subscribers, other YouTube subscribers too, because it's some good ones. It's some bad apples everywhere, but hey, we need them too, I guess. But Duty Run's subscribers, they're positive, man. They're like all of them, like they all keep up that billboard out here off the 99. It's $1,000 a month, y'all. They pray for us. They want the justice, and everything. It's really a professional channel. Like you really could go on there, and I learned a lot just from retired detectives, retired motherfucking prosecutors, and what forensics this, and just professionals like you said, Ray Sean. We come from the streets, and for him to understand, for him to be a retired detective, and put that how they look at us in the hood, like, oh, they ghetto, they Crips and shit, and this how if Duty Ron ain't tripping, you think we tripping about anybody thinking about hood stuff?
Yeah,
Come
the
on,
whole
man.
point is he has y'all back, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
That's
He
what
was
connects
about
the
the boys,
bridge. You know what I mean? To where people just gotta grow up.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
he was
Duty
about
Ron.
the
Shout out to
boys. He
Duty
loved my
Ron.
mama.
Shout
You
out to
know,
Duty Ron, because he look, when it comes to this boy's case, he
yeah.
always been 100, 100, 100. Like, you know what I mean? That's all
And
I
he's
gotta say.
fair.
My
And he's
respect is
fair.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
He been there for y'all for
Yeah.
sure. He
And
always had
believe
your
me,
back, bro. And that's
he
it.
didn't
That's
have.
all I gotta say. That's all
Yeah,
that matters. You know
he
what I
has
mean?
a lot. He's a lot. Like I said before this case, I've always had a lot of, like, you gotta watch. You don't ever know who's watching you, right? Like me, I deal with a lot of community leaders and things like that. So I could believe me. I used to be on Facebook smoking, and then I didn't care. I'm raw, So yeah, you could go back 5 years from now and see RoeRoe's old RoeRoe. You get what I'm saying? The RoeRoe that the whatever. But now over the years, I done grew. I done learned from, and it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't understand the drama when it comes to these kids' missing cases, especially. And it shouldn't be this hard. And people just need to realize, they need to understand, think about the family's emotions and stuff. What they already been through. You get what I'm saying? Regardless, even the Summer Wells. I mean, yeah, everybody look at her family, whatever. Some kids don't need to be in this, that don't need to be in their family's care. But when they backwards in the system, but that'll be taken care of later too. But yeah, if they did their job right and remove the kids that really don't need to be with their parents, and stop removing kids that accidents and stuff, because you can't make a mistake. You can't bring back this. You can't fix this mistake. You just can't. This mistake will never. This is the worst mistake a person can go through, is them taking your kids off an accident and putting them in monsters' hands, and now your two that they took are gone, deceased. How are you gonna bring them babies back? How are you gonna fix that? You can't. So for the bio mom, the other bio father, for Ryan, Red, and my cousin Charles, like, I'm gonna pray for them. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know how they feel. You feel me? I'm like right there at the tip, but I still don't know how they feel. None of us do, unless you lost a child or whatever. So I'm gonna
Hey,
pray
hey,
for
look,
them.
shout out to both dads. I didn't talk to both of them. And me personally, I seen the pain in both their eyes.
Right.
I didn't see CJ Mo. You know what I mean? I met the other bio dad one time, but like I
Right.
said, we all from the same place, so it's only so much that need to be said. But it's pain
Right.
in everybody's eyes, like, it's pain
Right.
everywhere.
And like I said, God knows the truth. I don't care what happened. I don't care whatever. It's gonna be revealed. From this day forward, that's all that's gonna be revealed, is the truth. So all the lies and all the people that's involved, and all the from the top to bottom, left to right, it don't matter. Everybody who either has something to do with anything from the beginning to the end is gonna be held accountable. And we're doing this fight because now we have to fight for justice for the murder for to get justice on the murderers. Now we got to fight for justice for the future children and families so they won't get robbed and this happens again. And I know we ain't gonna be able to stop it, but damn, we could curb the numbers. You get what I'm saying? That's sad to say, but that's just what it is. You feel me? But if
Oh
everybody
yeah,
did
hey,
it,
hey sis, that curve is gonna be a big curve.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
know what
saying.
I
Even
mean?
with
Like,
the
it's
even with the
sad to
gangs and
say.
stuff, that's what it has to
It's
be.
sad to say, but the reality of life is
Yeah,
what happened with the boys and the part that you play and other people like Keish and Duty Ron and everybody else that's solid it's not gonna stop it, but that curve is gonna be, you know what I mean?
right,
It's gonna be
right,
steep.
man.
It's
And
gonna
people
be
don't
steep.
realize that because you're not gonna. They're always gonna be evil, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna be perfect. You're always gonna have things against you. It's on how you react to it. You get what I'm saying? And like just we just really have to educate each other, man. Like, put God first because I'm learning and I'm learning and I practice what we was preaching these past 14 months. And man, God is good. That's all I'm gonna say. So you can either believe or not. I ain't no religious person, believe me. Even the pastor, the church I go to, he know that, but he love us. He look at my heart. He don't look at who I am. You feel me? On the outside, he look at the heart on the inside, and I love it. You feel me? So I like man, God is good, and we're gonna continue to leave it in His hands. Continue to pray. So the 21st coming up, so we're gonna have another prayer. And it's gonna be different though because now we getting justice. You feel me? So we're still looking for them. So that's always gonna be where are the boys? You feel me? But now we're gonna be our posters are gonna have pictures of them on it. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna
Hey,
change it.
look, hey fam, I say we back on Potomac. Apply that pressure.
You already know. But see, I don't know. But see, like me personally, I have to watch how I move because my cousin CJ, it's not about me. I don't have a gag order on me, but at the same time, I'm representing my cousin when he don't speak. Like he's hurt. People don't realize that shit. Come on, man. This is his third. He done lost three children. One in a car accident years ago, 10 years ago. Now two more, and then a bio mom, and then the bio father. So what I'm saying is everything that people said about him and did. Like I'm glad he didn't see that shit because he didn't. It's not about proving shit to nobody. You don't have to prove yourself to everybody. I learned that too. But now everybody know the truth, and we're gonna keep fighting silently, moving in silence because it's about the protecting the case, the integrity of the case. And I learned that why the cops did what they did because if they didn't, you would have people ruining the next move. They would be a step ahead every second because people want to post shit. You feel me? So I had to learn that going live. I always went live, all like since Facebook and came out. But there was a time and place for everything. So I had to learn the same shit too. You know? And I look back and be like, damn, bro, your dumbass was going live when y'all was searching this area, knowing that if they did do something in that area, they probably watching you being in that area now. You never touched the spot that they did something tamper with, but now they got a chance to go back and move it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I get why they said don't go live and shit and do. Now I get it, and I'm glad that we didn't. I didn't fuck off the case, and nobody else didn't either. So now it's time to fix what we already almost fucked up and let them do their job. You know, and if it's a mistrial, whatever, we're gonna keep coming. We ain't giving up. You get what I'm saying? So I don't care where they move the case. If they talk about moving the case, let them, y'all around the world. They can move the case to Africa. We be there. We'll get a passport. You feel me? We ain't tripping. I got travel agents. I ain't gonna tell y'all who, cause y'all ain't gonna harass them. But yeah, they thought I done learned that with this there. You tell your source they want to harass. You can't do that. You messing you man putting people's lives in danger and shit, man. That's why when you're a source, learn to trust not everybody. You get what I'm saying? Honestly, don't even just if it's really that important, go to Keisha. If you don't want to come to me, go to Keisha. Give it to Keisha, please. And then Keisha will give it to the detectives and stuff. But guess what? We're walking it in to the detectives. Okay. Now that they done been charged with murder, now they are able to talk to us, but not tell us things, but talk to us and questions and us give them something that might help the case. Now, if it's not gonna help the case, we're not gonna, you know what I mean? Ain't no
Hey,
point of throwing extra shit on this case. They know what they doing now.
hey, fam,
Yeah, but
it's all good, fam.
I'm just saying, I done.
Yeah, I know. And you
I
know
almost
what?
went
I
off, but
love
I
you.
said,
I
what
love you
time it
so
was?
much. I know. Look, we're not even finna go no more. People know
Right,
what they know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It was more than enough explained on this live. You feel me?
right. Oh
So
yeah,
look, as far as those that's watching my YouTube and all that is, I go through Roe, whatever Roe got, but this is it. The title was this the last message. So if you're not on a program, you're not on a program. And just like New York said, New York probably been logged off, but we Roe got a big heart. You know what I mean? And she didn't said enough. And it is what it is. So out this whole program, I hope all y'all get a clear understanding, read in between the lines, and understand this is real. And we already said it once before. You know what I mean? We all here for the boys, point blank, period. Dealing with
right,
everything we got to go through. So, it is what it is, and that's it.
It is what it
right. Thank
is.
you, bro,
That's
for
it.
everything. Thank all
Yeah.
y'all for everything. Continue to keep the boys' name out there, and just man, stay prayed up, and just please watch how you move when it comes to these boys, because ain't nobody gonna mess this up. Nobody. We
Yeah,
ain't come
because
this
look,
far
it's a lot
for
of fuck
Classic and
people out there,
Cinsere
but
to get no justice.
it's a lot of real people too behind this. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
look,
Thank them. If I ain't never talked to them, thank them. If you a good person and genuine and been about the boys this whole time, regardless of the drama, thank you. Because you matter too. Because I bet you to share that flyer from Canada to Oregon to Texas to, thank all y'all efforts that and sacrifice that y'all made, with your families, with the time. Time is everything. So thank y'all for all that, the ones that I don't even know about. Thank y'all from our family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking on behalf of all of us. Like, you know what I mean? All of us, even the ones that probably, whatever. But yeah, thank y'all. And thank you, Ray Sean, and all you YouTubers who spread the awareness to get it out there. You feel me? Even the ones that we fell off with, forgiveness is everything. Y'all better forgive and move forward, because don't be doing the same act and reminding people why they didn't stop messing with you in the first place. You feel me though? So, um, Keisha, I know you got some ribs in that kitchen. I know you got some
I was
leftovers.
eating some chips and cheese.
Man, I guess I'll go for. Oh, we got some cake.
Oh yeah, I
but
got another.
yeah,
When
hey,
Oh,
we,
Ray
look,
Sean,
oh,
what
we
Ray
ready to
Sean?
run.
Before you hang up, I
Oh,
got a question for
I'm
you.
gonna be the last one that's gonna hang up. But what's
Okay,
up,
let
sir?
me ask you this: what happened in Vegas? Oh,
it
Yeah,
stays in Vegas.
yeah.
It
There you go, right
stays in
there.
Vegas. So he a Mr. and Mrs. or are you a Mr. and Mrs.
okay.
now?
Hey,
Y'all
look,
probably got
the whole world want to know, but
right. The whole world
we
want to
not
know.
we ain't gonna discuss that right now.
I was
Ah,
just
okay,
I had to
okay,
just throw that out there.
all
Yeah, I
right.
know. I love y'all for that though. It's
Oh
all love,
yeah.
bro. But
I
at
was
the
I was
end of
about
the
to say,
day,
damn. I wanted to come and celebrate, with you and somebody. We family now,
now
so.
we're gonna set up something major for everybody.
Oh yeah, so we already talked about that behind the scenes.
Yeah,
We're gonna do some meet in the middle of the map, because
yeah, I know.
we're gonna meet in the middle of the map because everybody's from everywhere. So if you can make it, whether you drive out,
She's
fly
trying to
out,
invite people.
hey man,
Oh, shit.
and we just that's a way of really just
Yeah,
really
for real talk
see.
though, because for those that don't know, man, everything I do Shelly got my back. If you don't know who Shelly is, then I don't.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not gonna explain. I'm about to start acting like New York. You know what I mean? But
Right, right.
so
No,
that's the whole
Shelly
point.
cool. Shelly cool.
Yeah.
Tell Shelly what's up. Much love and thank her for dealing, with us too. Cause all y'all baby mamas and baby daddies and children,
Oh,
all now they sat there listening to you being,
oh,
going through it with man, believe me, all the kids in the background be like, hi Ro. I be like, hi baby, sorry. So I'm just saying, I had to tell everybody, thank
Yeah,
y'all
now
so
real
much.
talk. Everybody got they mind crossed. You feel me? And it's real
Right,
talk. It's
right,
serious about these boys. I feel the
right,
same way this family feel, but I cannot imagine how this family feel. I can't imagine how Keish feel on top of like lose like um I just went through, man, I'm not even gonna talk about what I went through. We all went through deaths and it's hard and we all here. And that's all that
right,
matters. Like you hear
man.
from the heart or you not.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
Ray
whole,
Sean. I wasn't
you feel
gonna
me?
leave without telling you, but praying for Ray Sean too, and his family, his daughter, and her family and stuff. She lost her stepfather, right, Ray Sean?
Yeah, all my kids, like it
Yeah,
was
all his kids, he was a great man, and that's what I'm saying. You have great stepfathers too. So, I'm knocking negative. If you negative, I'm
yeah.
knocking. I
Cause
don't
I'm
care
still a
who you
stepfather
is.
too. Like, my girl still got a kid, so
Yeah,
it's all realness.
man, the
But
connection you guys
when it
have.
when it comes to these boys, it's the same thing. That's why we
Yeah,
all here. It's all love.
yeah,
Straight up. That's it and that's all. So I'm not trying to hear nothing from nobody as long as when it comes to the boys, it's solid about the boys. That's why I deal with who I deal with, and then I deal with
right,
the real ones that's
right,
forefront and that's there for the boys.
right,
And which is consists of the whole bio family, no matter what, you feel me, the whole bio family, and then shit, that's basically it. And then
right,
whoever
right,
Ro deals with is solid. And I move off of what Ro, whatever Ro say, I go, but it's all for the love of the boys. That's the whole point. Like all that selling shit, all that is out. You feel me? When I
right.
gave away bracelets, it was for free. I was struggling,
Yeah,
like going to purchase strings and bracelets and all that. And even though I still owe somebody some bracelets, right? But it's for free
right,
though. You know what I mean? And that's the
right,
whole
right.
point. Everything I did for the boys, I wasn't a YouTuber at first, and I'm not just making this all about me, but I'm trying to give an
Nah,
example of. You feel
express
me?
yourself, bud. This your
Yeah,
channel.
I'm giving an example of what should be real. You feel me? Because everything for me is real. No matter
Right,
that's why I always contacted Ro.
right,
In whatever role, you feel me? Because that's what's going on.
right,
You feel me?
right,
That's common sense.
right,
So
right,
anything outside of that is not 100. Is benefiting? Or I never, man, come on, never tried to sell nothing. Never wanted nothing off this YouTube. So everybody
right,
else should stand on that. And the only
right.
person, it's a few people out there that's been 100. But
Yeah,
as far as what Ro fuck with is like me and Duty Ron, like
right.
and Ro still will question me or about not question, but she'd be like, do you care about talking about Duty Ron or whatever? Like, yeah, like it's cool, but that's the
Because I
respect.
know how y'all content creators, how you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
but
learning about lingo first
yeah,
of all,
and
and it's a lot. It's a few other YouTubers I deal with.
it's
Like
real talk, bro.
like
Like you feel me, and I'm not just I didn't come from. They all been YouTubers before me, but besides that though, it's about the boys. I'm here for the
yeah.
boys.
So I
And I
asked you
fuck
because
with
they
Ro,
be
like
like,
you feel
don't
me.
talk about other YouTubers on my channel. So that's why I asked out of
Yeah, and
respect.
that's just
You
how
feel me?
respectful you is. That's the point that
Yeah.
I'm getting to. Like you care that much, like you know what
Right.
I mean. So
And
on
I
that
respect
note, like
that, brother.
anybody that got something to say about Ro, you out of here. Boom. Anybody that say fuck Ro, fuck the about out of here. Boom. And it is what it is. Like on my behalf, Ro could invite me. The only reason I would show up to the courthouse, maybe, if Ro invite me, but I would still think about it because it's too serious.
Look, it ain't even that.
You know
Look,
what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna lay it out right now. What it is. Now, the courthouse is small. You get what I'm saying? It's not a big courthouse. And then this COVID shit, I don't know how they're doing it. You get what I'm saying? Especially as big as this case is, I know everybody would love to sit in that motherfucker. But everybody could, if they really want to be there and present to support on the outside of that courthouse, they could. There's enough space out there where everybody can stand out there with signs and justice. If y'all really, really support the boys and y'all want to show them that we want justice, stand out there with us like we've been doing every
Yeah,
21st. But,
on your
but
behalf, bro.
right, but
That's what I'm
yeah, but if
saying.
you're gonna
You
come
know
on
what I
behalf of
mean?
the
Like, if
violence,
you
you
want to
can't
come to
come
the courthouse,
disrespect.
right? Contact Ro. Hey, is it cool? I don't want to be in the courthouse, but I want to be outside. I want to show
Yeah,
support.
and y'all can
Contact
do
this
that.
woman. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like, make sure it's and bro, like, bro is gonna be cool. Bro is gonna fuck with you if you fuck with the boys, and she gonna know
man,
where your heart is.
man.
So
And honestly, there's times that people message me. I'm telling you, I get so many messages. I don't even see them. I
yeah,
don't see them.
exactly.
So I may not get to somebody because I didn't see it. Not because I'm ignoring you. I just didn't see it because I at least try to respond one time to everybody. Thank you, whatever. But it's so many. I mean, it's hard to keep up with that and emotions and this and that. Man, people gotta understand it's a lot. You know what I mean? But you could
Yeah,
go and you could go support the boys at the courthouse on the court dates is what I'm talking about though, Ray Sean. How people want to show up to the courthouse. They're not gonna let you record in the courthouse. I thought that they let you record in the hallways, elevator, things like that, because even I was guilty of it, and they still didn't tell me nothing because. But when I guess the upstairs, when they told certain people, I guess they told people, and then they found out that they still whatever. So I'm like, they addressed us the next time. I'm like, okay, now we have to shut that shit down from just anybody going in the courthouse if you're not the family members, because they're gonna have the other bio's gonna have their family members in there. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's gonna
exactly.
be
And that's
us,
what I'm saying. Like,
it's
on
gonna
my
be
end,
them, it's gonna be
I'm
the other bio. You
yeah,
get what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. It's just like I don't feel comfortable being in there. Like, all the stuff I did for the boys, I don't want to be at the court dates. Anything with the court dates, I'm gonna talk to you, and
No,
then
but
boom,
look,
whatever you want release, you want release. So
no,
that's
but
the
look
point.
though, it ain't about what I want released will be released from my mouth. You get what I'm saying? But honestly, when the trial starts, everything that they say, I'm gonna know because even my cousin got a gag order on him. I don't talk to him about the case because I'm trying to protect the integrity of the case, even with my own damn cousin. You get what I'm saying? I don't even want that on my conscience of what I want to wait to court just like everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even I give that much because I know this shit real. And if I even knew he could fuck off the case too. So you think he's nigga he don't even be around people. I'm glad about that. You get what I'm saying? He's in his own zone,
Yeah,
going
I
through
feel you.
dealing with it himself now. Now he could go back into dealing with his, his trauma that he's going through, with losing a child, three of them. So, and then the other bios, how they're dealing with it too. So, people, when you think of the bios, think about three. You feel me? Regardless of what happened, think of now a fractured bone, and you know what I mean, versus murder. Two kids,
Yeah,
not the one
exactly.
that they took. You know, and that should have come out later, but it's getting late, bud. I'm just going here and make a sandwich or something because it's
Yeah,
too
no,
late.
you good, fam. Um,
You know?
yeah, you good. You don't gotta say no more. Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I'm
peace.
gonna go buy me a
You
carne
good.
asada burrito.
But
Yeah, I'm
what I'm
gonna go.
in,
Sorry, y'all. I haven't ate all day.
now you good, fam. You straight.
Yeah, yeah. But love you, Keisha. Love y'all, Ray Sean. Love you,
Love you too, fam. You
everybody.
already know.
It's all love. Love over hate. And I try. But man, sometimes you just gotta get out of character for just that moment, and then you bounce back real quick and be who you really are. You know.
Nah, you good, fam. You still ain't being out of character.
Oh,
Like, you,
Scissor said,
you
mm-mm.
nah, but
Yo,
I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody said what they need to say, and
all
then
right, bro.
I'm gonna
Thank
drop
y'all
the
for
link.
everybody.
It was some other people that wanted to say something. I'm gonna just let them, if they want to
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
I'm gonna get off and let them on. I'll be in
Yeah,
the chat
just see what
though.
they
And
gotta say,
everyone,
because some people out there that that really feel for the boys and that might want
oh
to say
yeah,
something.
and I
So I'm
would
gonna
love
drop
to
the
hear
link.
them. So just let them know I'm in the chat
All right,
watching.
cool.
All
Yeah.
right, bud. All right.
No, they can hear you. Roll. Go ahead.
Oh, I'll be in the chat watching. So thank y'all too. Love y'all.
All right, much love. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. I know Infamous was in here. I don't know if she's still in here, but for anybody else that just want to, sometimes when it's a important message like this, I just end it. But we're gonna go ahead and give some people an opportunity to speak what they feel. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody that wants to come up, come up. If not, we're just gonna end it. But then at the same time, what I gotta say, let me drop the link first, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. All right, so the link is in the comment section. Anybody who wants to join can come on up and join. As far as this segment tonight, pretty much everything was said. You know what I mean? On my behalf, it's about the boys. I don't know what else to say. I know where I stand, and I know who I deal with, and it should be like that with everybody else. Like I shouldn't have to explain that to adults and adults that care about kids, and it's common sense. Infamous, where you at? I know you want to get up on here. Anybody else that's welcome that want to say anything? Look, it's about y'all too, because y'all been supporters and y'all care about the boys too. So y'all welcome on up. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. And I'm gonna go ahead and let me drop this disclaimer and wait on some folks to come on up.
Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair.
Yo, what's good, my YouTube fam? So on that note, I must say, anything said about any person or persons in this content are not proven facts. Information in this content is based off of opinions and allegations. Allegedly. You know the internet's favorite word, allegedly. Allegedly. Well, let's get it.
So yeah, we got that out the way. Anybody want to hop on up? Nobody want to hop on up? We gonna go ahead and end it. Just trying to give a fair chance to everybody to feel how they feel. Infamous, where you at? All right, we got somebody in the background, but it says you was disconnected. Yvette, where you at? Infamous. Look, this is the time. Anybody that has to say anything in regarding to the boys and what's going on with the boys before we end this whole live. Go ahead, try again. But it's best if you're probably on Wi-Fi. If you're not on Wi-Fi, it's probably going. You're gonna have troubles. But anybody out there got anything to say in regards to anything we talked about in regards to the boys? Here's your chance. You know what I mean? So don't be shy. It's all from the heart. Speak from your heart. We got 44 people watching. I know it's somebody that want to say something. Hey, what's going on, Cisco?
Hey, Ray Sean. Um, how do you turn my face off there? Because I've got you on the TV too. Hi, everybody.
Just put your phone down. I guess that's the
Oh,
best way.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
All
long as we
right.
can hear you, you good.
Okay. Thank you. I just respectfully want to. I appreciate.
Yeah,
Cause
go
you.
ahead. You good. Speak your voice. You do have a
Okay.
voice on this channel, so everybody else.
Okay.
When it comes to this, boys, if you care, you have you just express how you feel.
Okay. Mainly just the appreciation from learning, and it connects in so many ways and so many people. And these two boys have done that, and I am going on 65 years old, and experiences, they're there too. And I'm not going to go through all that, obviously. um, I just I've learned so much. The alleys of the medias, so much going on, um, and so much appreciation for the EquiSearch and I think I can say Duty Ron and other people, um, that have kept it real, kept the facts out there, and learned as they did it to keep the facts out there, and to say the prayers and to have that voice that really connect to keep this unbelievable moments going. And I've actually worked on murder cases and been in those courtrooms. Um, and, everything. Um, I don't know, my heart's beating so fast because I feel so much, even reading the chat. A lot of times I just put a little thing in there, but there's so much connected in my head and my heart. And um, it, it's not about me. So I'd love to be in that courtroom, but I can imagine what it's going to be like. I'd love to walk out there and pray and support in that way. Um, but just keeping that message out there. And RoeRoe, her heart's taught my heart so much, and the connections, y'all have, everybody has. There's not one person that put something out there that I couldn't learn from, and that I did not learn from, and know that I'm gonna continue to learn. Um, I don't even know where to stay in Bakersfield safely, but I'll get a hold of somebody, figure out how to do that safely, Um, there's so many other uh, places that uh, Facebook, and it gets to be difficult to go through. So to just, you know, be listening in the right way and be respectful. And in so many ways, you know, whether, yeah, there's so many ways, seeing the children, seeing the, the family times, seeing all those connections and feeling it. It's amazing. So, with that, I'm truly blessed, and and just hope everybody else, and hope, I don't even know what words to use. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it in Bakersfield, and do the right thing. It's happening. We knew it would some way, and it's happening. So with that, I'm good. I appreciate everybody listening. And if there's anything I can do, please reach out. And thank you. That's all.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your time and your time that you dedicated to the boys, and this is what's needed right now, and we thank all y'all.
All
And
right.
much love to you. Is Cisco? That's
Yeah, it's
Cisco.
Cisco.
Oh
It's
yeah,
Cisco.
yeah. Shout out to Cisco, man. She always been a
Yeah,
great one.
I'm flying
Much,
hard up here. It's beating for the boys. It's beating for y'all. So everything I learned, the brain's going too. So thank you. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Keep it going.
We're gonna keep it going. Thank you.
Yeah.
We all appreciate it. I'm sure Ro appreciate it. All the love, and thank you, Cisco, because I know you've been there. So much love
Yeah.
to you, Cisco. Peace and blessings.
All right. Peace and love. Take care. Stay safe.
So up next we got Carol, and then I'm gonna drop the link for anybody else that wants to come up. For anybody out there that have love for the boys and that's tuned in, like speak your piece. Don't be afraid. It's only
I'm
it's
leaving.
only you and your device. That's it. Don't worry about anybody else that's behind it. Speak your piece for the love of the boys, for the love of the family. Shout out to RoeRoe, Keish, everybody else that's been there. So it's on you, Carol.
Hi, I just wanted to say I really think all of you guys in your group have so much respect for each other. I have been following this case since day one. I myself am a former foster parent, so this case really caught my heart. But I hope like hell that the West get what's coming to them, and I am so thankful that they have been arrested. And that was it. Thank you.
No, I'm here with you. Yeah, yeah. Thank God for that, for sure. Because it's been a long battle. For everybody. Including the Bio family first, and then all the supporters that was really cared about the boys, and we've been fighting the same battle. So we get some type of justice, some type of answer. And just thank you for being there. And I say that on behalf of me, Road, Bio family. But that's what it's about, for real.
Yeah, I have nothing but love for all of you. I was so disgusted at the beginning of this case when everybody was putting the Bio family down so bad. But like I said, I I was a former foster parent, and all of my kids that have come into my home, I've always reached out and tried to connect with their Bio family in the hopes of reuniting them. So when they started talking down on Ryan, that just tore me up because nobody knows what she went through with them kids when the boys were taken from her. I have been there in court with my families, fighting for the kids to be reunited. Oh, this shit just tears me up. And for it to end up this way with the babies being gone. But that was it. I'm going to get
Yeah,
off of here.
no,
So
I
somebody
feel
else
you.
can
I
come
feel
up.
you on that, fam. Like, I think that's the last thing that we was all expecting. Even with all the hope out there, is
Yes, because it tore me up the day they said that the kids were gone.
yeah. I feel you, fam. I feel you.
So all we can do now is, keep faith that the West get what's coming to them and all the rest of the assholes that haven't been arrested yet.
Oh yeah, that's what we praying for sure. Justice, and then everybody else be locked up that even held a secret. If you knew one thing and you held a secret, like, you should be in jail.
Yes, because to me,
No.
that's aiding and abetting.
Yeah, it's all types of, man. What helping? You might as well be a murderer yourself.
Yep. But thank you, Rayshawn, for letting me come up. I'm going to get off and let somebody else up.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, much love. All right, you guys. Is it anybody else that wants to come up? Look, everybody is welcome right now. Just talk about your experience, from the beginning to the end, whatever. If not, we're just gonna go ahead and end it. Shout out to Rose, shout out to Keys, Kai, Jennifer, everybody else that made this happen. And I'm gonna drop the link for anybody else that might want to come up. If not, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And that's pretty much it, you guys. And yeah, shout out to RoeRoe once again, man, because just shout out to RoeRoe. Solid person. Shout out to everybody behind RoeRoe, Keish, and everybody else, man. It's all about the boys, we're the boys, we're the boys. And we still need answers and we still need justice. But right now, I want anybody to come up and talk about your experience, what you went through. Come on, y'all. We got 42 people in here. I know y'all all want to talk about y'all experience. Don't be shy. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is click on the link and it's gonna lead you to where you need to go. Talk about what you went through. Talk about when it started. Talk about how you got involved. Like, whatever. Cause sometimes y'all stories, no, not sometimes, like all the time, y'all stories mean something. It's motivation to me, not even to me, but to Roro and everybody else. They want to know. The show the love. It's all about love right now. So I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Nobody want to come on up. It's cool. I understand love is still there. All right, so I dropped the link one more time. We got Cisco in the backstage. Nobody else pop up. I'm gonna let Cisco talk, and that's a wrap. Much love for the boys. Prayers for Roe, the Bio family. Prayers for Keish, and prayers for the whole circle. You know what I mean? And we're gonna end it like that. Prayers for Jennifer Nobles. I see you out there. Y'all can't forget Jennifer. You know what I mean? So I guess that's it. We're gonna bring Cisco on up. We're gonna hear what she gotta say again, and then it's a wrap, y'all. Much love to all y'all out there. Even if y'all didn't come up, I know y'all here to support the boys, and that's what it's all about. We're the boys. We're the boys. We're the boys.
Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are these children? Hello, I'm gonna put the phone down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Respect.
You good, fam?
Hi. um, when you, I'm from California. I grew up in California for part of my life, but when my parents separated, I was like 7, and Bakersfield is where we landed with my stepdad before we started moving around. So I think that's where the connection was. But I've worked in law enforcement. There are just so many connections. Not that I'm not a cop. Don't get me wrong. I'm a nurse, but it just through my lifetime I've dealt with so much of this, and why I am just so connected. And I even search my own mind, you know, to be so connected, and then I can see the path, and then listening to everybody else's paths to be connected to these boys. And when you watch uh, the reality that what you see on a TV show where they solve a case immediately, everybody's happy, yay. Um, it's not like that in the real world, and things have changed. When we did it, when I was there, we did everything on paper. We didn't have the media. We didn't have all the IT, and I don't even know what to call it, which can confuse anybody. So sorting all that out, and the people on the boots on the ground know it from the dust on their feet and their beating hearts in all the to get to now. And knowing that, sitting through um, listening to each person coming up, having to deal with both sides, and knowing how much work went into it in so many ways. It's just and being my age as well, wondering why it's still happening, because the systems and the way it's not working and the way it didn't work before. um, Seeing all those connections be made, obviously through people sharing experiences and what they've been through, and knowing it's okay to speak now when so many communities are silenced and not allowed to speak for reasons, but a lot of times it's not the right reason, and then just sorting all that out. And um, I'm rambling, so I don't want to ramble, but uh, I make sure I got my volume on in case you're saying something. So,
Nah, you good. You good, fam. Like, we all been through a lot with these boys. It's not just
right,
us. It's not just me. It's not just Ro. It's everybody. So
right.
express what you feel. You good. I'm not
Well,
in no rush to end this, and
I've
you're
learned,
not speaking nothing negative. So
I have
everybody,
learned,
everybody invested in this case, even if they're not a YouTuber, even if they stay in Hawaii and cannot do nothing but just watch and support. They
right,
all deserve the same voice that we got.
right,
So express how you feel. You could talk for an hour.
right. Um,
This is how you feel about the boys. This is what it's about, the boys. That's what it's always been about, and that's what it's gonna. That's that's what it's
right.
gonna be about. Is the boys. So you're good, fam. Speak your
My
piece. Speak your
people
piece.
just trying to spread the word. I mean, YouTube, I went to Facebook, Discords were places that scared the heck out of me, not in a fear way. It was just like smart. I could see things that were going on. It seemed to me to be going on behind the scenes and creating things that didn't need to be there, and you know, learned from being there, experiencing, wondering, was I a part of something good, bad, whatever. But to have to learn that way, to bring justice, to have the right things done, um, the systems, so much, so many things to figure out. I don't even know where to go with it. I really don't. I mean, it did lead me into my life, led me to, and I don't want to get off the boys, but the summer wells, you know, and paying attention and learning through what happened. I was a little blonde hair, blue eyed girl. We went from Bakersfield when I was 8 to Indiana, Ohio, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama. And then I got to come home to my grandma's in California. And that was the best thing. That was the best thing. And, just so all those connections are in there for so many people. And I know it connects. And I get angry, but, coming on a panel, there's just a time and place where we should think about what we're saying. And we relearn that in different situations every day. And I wake up talking to me because I'm the one that's here that has to pay attention to what people hear. And do I always get it right? No, but I learn all the way. EquiSearch. I learned so much about EquiSearch. I learned about uh, boots on the ground. I learned about, oh my gosh, from day one, whether the ribbons, what color the ribbons should be, the packages found, the beehives found, the things that were followed that shouldn't have been followed. But it's the connection, maybe that one thing, and it's being done by law enforcement. I know what it goes through. It seems like it's never going to end, but when you're sitting there waiting for the verdict to come in and the clock's ticking and you're waiting and there it's been presented and it still has to stick. It still has to stick. The whole thing has to go right. It can't, they otherwise and then it still gets drug around some more. And so keep it in Bakersfield, to me is it I my opinion is that it needs to stay there, and the conundrums are already being started to not let the people that have been there and earned that community that's been responsible, the parents, the people that have hearts that care, need to see justice be done for those babies. It and all the families. The whole world is watching and contributing, to seeing. So it's spreading. It was keeping Classic and Cinsere out there. And my family, trying to tell them, why do you spend, because I couldn't disconnect. There was no way to disconnect because my heart cared, and it started right there in Bakersfield, or even before that. I was just a kid who cared, very, very much cared. Just things, people matter. They really do. And it starts with our children. And yeah, I got my grandma come out of my mouth right now. So, any questions? I'm just spewing.
Nah, ain't no questions. You good? Right
I
now is the opportunity for everybody. Look,
please,
we appreciate. I appreciate everybody that's here. I know whatever I appreciate, like Ro appreciate, like this is the opportunity for anybody out there to whatever y'all went through with the boys. Speak y'all story right now. Speak how y'all feel.
please,
It's
please,
36 people that's watching.
please.
So
I
like, out of the 36, I know it's about at least 25 that has a story behind these boys.
please connect
Speak what
those.
you feel. Don't feel no shyness. Like, I'm the shyest person on earth, and I'm here. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean?
Right,
So I had to fight all the in it, and I'm, probably the same shit with Ro, probably the same shit we not we not public
right,
figures like that.
right.
God might want us to be like that right now, but we're, so the whole point that I'm getting to, if you're here for the boys, speak something. I got 37 people watching. Ro
Oh,
wants to
me.
know how y'all feel about the boys. Keish wants to know how y'all feel about the boys. Let's do something different. You know what? This has not been done on YouTube yet in regards to the boys, and this is out of love. So let's spread the love. You got some love for the boys. You got a story. Like it's all y'all got a story behind the boys.
Yes,
Speak
please.
it.
Is there
Don't be scared. No matter what you did, you could just be a subscriber. You could just be a viewer, and this
right?
story changed your life. We want to hear your
Please,
story. Speak up on it.
please come up. I got to meet Keish in person when the chocolate bars were there for
We
the
got
party.
two. I know infamous. You already there. You
Almost.
already know.
Yeah.
But we
Let me
okay. Hold
step
on real
down. We
quick.
got some.
No,
Let
no,
me
don't sit
listen.
down. No, Cisco, you good. Stay up, Cisco. Since you
Okay.
here, stay up. You good. Now,
Okay.
infamous. We all know infamous. You here too. Louisiana girl. You in this thing. What you got to say, Louisiana girl? Infamous. You already know you good. You squad. So
I know.
you up
I'm
here.
straight.
Yeah, so let's listen to Louisiana girl. What's your experience with these boys? Your whole story, the beginning to end. What are you here for? Like, explain it all.
Thank.
I I am
Louisiana.
I am
Oh yeah, that is
here.
you. Okay, yeah. Everybody else mute. Louisiana girl, it's on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, you good. Yeah, go ahead.
You.
I watched them from day one all the way down here, and they touched my heart. And I've watched RoeRoe. I followed Diddy Ron. I've contributed. They broke my heart. And all I have to say is, I am so proud. Not that they need to hear this from me, because who the hell am I? But I'm literally in tears.
Hey, go ahead, Louisiana girl. Like, look, this is your time. Not your time like that, but let the
Should I
world
shut
know.
up?
Let the world know how you felt about these boys, because we don't. The world doesn't know. It's so many people that's involved that Robo might not have time to catch. But what it's
Okay,
about right now is the love for the boys. So show your love for the boys, no matter what you went. You hear, speak your moment, speak everything that you went through from the beginning, how you got started with these boys, to where you at right now.
I don't want to throw any negativity in this at all. So I'm trying to censor my words.
Just
They
speak
were,
how you feel. You could speak however you feel.
no,
No,
they
look,
were so precious and adorable. And my kids go and play. And when they went out for that press conference, I was like, no, That's not the way this works, right? I just, I want to, I don't know.
Go ahead, get it out. You good. We all feel the same way. You
They
good,
are,
Louisiana girl. Go ahead, get it out. Say what
why
everybody
the
says.
hell were there not more current pictures? Why?
Because they knew what they was doing. They,
Mm,
they never took pictures because they tortured them kids. They didn't
I
care
know.
about pictures.
Uh, I can't. I can't even. But I want to prop up you. I want to give props to RoeRoe. I want to give props to everyone that have stood strong and are staying the course because the boys are not turning into the circus that other cases are turning into because they have been
Yeah,
strong.
we're not gonna let that happen. Ain't no circus over here. But go ahead. You right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you right on that. It's
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to Roe though, because Roe kept that going.
I know.
I stay strong because of Roe, like you feel me, and the boys too. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
But yeah, we not. Yeah, we never. But go ahead, Louisiana girl. You on
No,
right?
I, I'm gonna hop down, but I've followed them since day one.
Nah, don't hop down. Speak your piece.
I hey,
Speak your piece. You good, Louisiana girl. Go ahead. I'm not gonna say
I
nothing else. Speak your piece.
I think y'all are all amazing. Jennifer Nobles, Duty Ron, Robro, you, Rashawn, so many others. I and I feel bad for even calling names because I can't put them all out there. Y'all have been strong. Y'all have done what has needed to be done. I have been proud to contribute, and I couldn't be boots on the ground, but I wanted to be. Um, but seriously, y'all should be commended. And at this point, just like Roro says, we got to let just the justice system do what it's going to do. We got to let law enforcement take its course. And I'm hoping, I don't know, my personal feeling, and this is me speculating, I think, and it could be totally wrong. And I'm sorry if it is. And I don't want to offend anyone. I think Jacqueline is scared to death of him. But the only thing I have to go off is that first interview.
Not to cut you off. If you
No,
about the boys, you could speak on whatever you want to
no,
speak
no,
on.
no.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You good.
No,
You
no.
good.
I'm gonna jump down because I'm going off of topic, and I'm sorry. I
No,
just
you're
wanted.
not. You good. Go ahead. If you here for the boys, you good.
I
No matter
am
how you
here.
feel. Go ahead.
I am here for the. I've been here for the boys for everything that is ever broken.
So speak your piece then. We want to hear
I,
you. Everybody wants to hear you.
okay. Well, I think I said my piece about them. I love them. I think they're absolutely adorable. I think they were failed by everyone, by CPS and those POSs that were supposed to be their adoptive parents. And I love y'all. I love them. I'm going to jump down.
All right, much love, fam. We love you too. Thank you for being there for the boys. And it's very emotional, but
Yeah,
thank you
I'm
for coming up.
sorry.
It's no, you good. You came up and you spoke your piece. That's what I want people to do right now. Without the politics, without none of that. If it's for the boys, speak up. Speak
Yeah,
up right now.
I'm
Because this is what
sorry
it's
that I
about.
diverged.
This is what we do it for the boys. We all got mixed emotions. You gonna feel like this. I'm gonna feel like this. RoeRoe gonna feel like this. And it's just different jobs. You know what I mean? Just because I'm cool with RoeRoe, don't mean we agree on certain shit.
No, and that's fair.
But
And
that
I'm
don't
sorry.
matter. If you here for the boys, speak your piece right now.
I, I
You
love
good.
them.
That's all that matters.
Good
Thank you
night,
for coming
y'all.
on up. Good night. Peace and blessings to you and your family. This Louisiana girl. Much love to you and yours. For reals.
And you and all of yours.
All right. Hey,
Peace and
Jennifer, I see you
blessings.
up.
Louisiana girl for
Cisco,
your
you can stay up
heart.
here. Cisco, you good?
I'm
Louisiana girl, you can stay up here too. And
yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm about to bring Jennifer up, but before Jennifer,
Jennifer,
I'm gonna bring Infamous up because she was waiting.
infamous.
Yeah, Infamous, boom. So let me bring Jennifer up. All y'all
Okay.
can say y'all good. So it's on Infamous.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Jennifer,
I am just
blessings.
um very adamant. How much I've loved these boys. Everybody knows, and I want to thank everybody who has loved these boys from the day that this all began, from December 21st till now, till these boys get some justice, and that we need to make sure that we spread this message, that and make sure that we stop it in its tracks when people are continuing to exploit um, the boys and this case. So it can't be tainted, because this is a one-time deal. They can't be tried twice for the same thing. And it's a very important message that needs to be sent. And I enjoyed the live, and I'm so glad that this message was, Roro and Keish and New York and everybody that was on there. I mean, hats off to all of you guys who are, the real soldiers on the front line with Sean. I mean, just everybody that has absolutely loved these boys from the beginning till now, till the day after that, and the day after that, and forever on. But we just gonna make sure that we spread the message, and share this link, and so that this message of Roro and everybody speaking about how they want to be, to respect, the justice, that needs to be served, and not to taint this case, because anything can taint this case or cause a technicality or cause a mishap in this case. And if there's any kind of room, for somebody to, exploit it or say something that doesn't need, that shouldn't be said, that, affects the outcome of these boys getting justice, it's very critical. If you haven't known how to love these boys or show support for these boys, this is the most critical time to show support for these boys, and show the love that you've had all this time for these boys following this case, and make sure that we stop it in its tracks. If we hear anything on social media or anything that's going to affect this case in a negative manner, to where these boys, we won't get answers and they won't get justice. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everybody. Everybody good?
Okay, good. Yeah,
Okay.
that was very well said, infamous, and
Very
I
well.
very well said, and I appreciate that. Um, I do want to say that we are all here for the boys, 100%. Everybody knows that. Um, so, and Cisco, thanks for coming up and saying what you've said and talking and keeping it real.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Just keeping it real for the boys. Lakeisha, you on here? You want to say anything? Anybody else that want to say anything in regards to the boys? Jennifer.
All I know is I love these boys. With all my
I
heart.
know, and we all do, and we all do. We all want justice, and definitely my prayers go out for their family, and I appreciate all the supporters and everybody that's been here from the beginning and and up to now. Just keep supporting them and keep it positive. Is my my biggest thing.
Yeah, I feel you on that, Jennifer. Because you always been there, and it's just been a lot of stuff for everybody that's been there. And this is what it's
We
about.
gotta
It's
be
for the
part of
boy.
this final.
Would you say infamous?
Have to be
Infamous.
part of the solution we have to be part of the solution and not the problem.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's,
Like I
that's
said,
what it's about. Like it's like we all go through our own
this is
growing
the
problems in life, but when we dedicate ourselves to a situation like this, you cannot put your own personal life and your own feelings. It's a lot of stuff that you got to put to the side to get justice for these boys. Like, you know what I mean? So if you hear, and that's it. And that's
and you
why I
gotta
want
think about all
anybody
the
out
other
there to
people.
speak up on that's been here that may have not had a voice to speak, because at the end of the day, look, it is a lot of mixed emotions. It may not be a YouTube channel that you could run to voice your opinion about these boys, even though all you care about is these boys. But the way the internet goes and the way the world is, it just don't work like that.
Oh,
So
sorry,
if you're
sorry.
here right now, express how you feel about these boys. This is what the opportunity is about. And shout out to
Sorry.
everybody that has been there. Jennifer Nobles, you know what I mean? She just hopped on here. And she's been one of the main ones to where any little part matters. That's why I always tell us the viewers and the subscribers, y'all matter too, especially when it comes to me. Like, it's that motivation that y'all give to these content creators, to these people behind the scenes, to all that. Like, when it comes to me, it's not just me. It's about everybody else I connect to. RoeRoe, Jennifer Nobles, Keisha, Kai. Like, I talk to a lot of solid women that's behind the scenes of these boys, which that's all that matters. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all for these boys. I do this all for these boys. Anybody else I talk to is all for these boys, on top of everything else we go through. But for everybody else that might not have a voice, come up on here and tell your story.
Well, I see. I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm kind of looking back at some comments and stuff, and I see that Remy Girl's in here, and she's saying that she wants to come on. So why don't you let her come up?
Yeah, no, Remy
If she has
Girl,
something
look,
to say, come on.
I've been talking
I
to
don't
Remy
know.
Girl the whole time. It's been whatever with everybody. I'm here for the boys, but Remy Girl, I know she been here for the boys and her mama too. And it's been BS behind that. I'm letting y'all know on my end. That's been stuff I've been, trying to avoid because I don't want nothing. If you care about the boys, you care about the boys. So if Remy Girl, if you want to get up here and speak your piece, I'm gonna drop the link, and you already know you're more than welcome to speak your piece. 100. Because right now it's all about the boys and everybody's story, because that matters too. Y'all telling y'all story shows how much love is behind these boys. No matter if you didn't agree with this person, didn't agree with that person, no matter, like, we not gonna agree. We all humans. We know that. We're not gonna agree with 100 people. We could barely agree with one person.
I barely agree with
But
ourselves
when it comes
sometimes.
to this boys, it's a lot of people that was affected by these boys that don't agree, but was affected by these boys. So hopefully, like, what I'm doing on this channel could break that point in this serious situation, because it's other children, it's other families, it's other people that's affected by the same type of situation. Even though we all here for the boys, we still care about other things that's going on amongst YouTube, amongst real life situations. Was people is missing, adults or kids, and we
And we
all
need to
here
keep
because
this
we care.
energy that we have for
Everybody
these
on my
boys.
channel is here because we care. And you know what? As me being a YouTube, whatever you call it, a person that has a channel that tries to give everybody an opportunity with a voice has to deal with everybody. And I have to listen to everybody that cares about these boys. And I do. Because all I want is I'm here for the boys. But this person might not get along with this person. This person might not get along with this person. And what I try to do is just make it the best. You know what I mean? Because I know what we all here for. There's 4 people on the screen right now. Rayshawn, Cisco, Jennifer, and Infamous. Infamous might not like Jennifer. Jennifer might get along with Cisco, but don't get along with Rayshawn. But we all here for the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, that
Remy
was a
Girl,
bad
I'm gonna drop
analogy.
the link, and Remy Girl, come up and speak your
But
piece. You said
Please
what?
come on up.
I said that was a bad analogy.
No, that's real talk though. This is what I got. You
it,
know what I
it's
mean?
easier.
This is real talk
And
of
even
what
if
I gotta go through with the boys.
those
No,
people
I understand. I was
that
You
might
just
have
feel me?
got trained, maybe
I
they
gotta
read
hear.
down, you know, the
I gotta
different.
hear from a Remy side. I gotta hear from a
I have no
Infamous
problem with
side.
that. I want to hear Remy's
You
side
feel me?
too. I get it.
And
Like
like
you got to hear all
as far as
sides.
my end, Remy and her mama been concerned about the boys, even though it might have been bullshit between anybody else. But that's not me though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about none of that. We here for the boys. But I see this person care. I see this person care. I see this person. So what we're gonna do is bring this together to the table for all the people that care for the boys, so we could get justice for the boys. So
Sean, I
Remy, I'm gonna
wanted to
drop
just
the
have,
link and come on up and speak your piece.
I wanted to just say one thing out of respect for you and who you are and what drives you and your intrinsic motivation is that you've always been ground zero for these boys for differences of opinion for
Yeah,
whatever
I'm a day one
whatever
Christian. I don't even like to brag about
you've
that.
always been
When I
ground
stepped out
zero
that
and
door, it was
understand.
about them boys. Feel me?
I just want to give you hats off to you too, and I want to tell you thank you for being that ground zero for everybody to be able to come to one source, and one place if they needed to. And that's why I say too, some people that might have maybe they got misdirected, somewhere down the line or in the beginning or whatever from other information or misinformation. Don't let that guilt you. Don't let that make you feel like you don't have a voice, like Deshaun says. Everybody has a voice, and regardless, at the end of the day, the love for these boys brought everybody to ground zero and brought us to one focus.
Yeah, for real. And that's real facts. And that's something that I had to deal with. As far as caring for these boys, I had to deal with everybody. And but I understood though. It's mixed emotions. And but does the world understand that? Is that what's needed for this case? No, it's not. We all here. But then at the same time, most of the people I deal with in this case is women. Where's the men, besides Duty Ron? Shout out Duty Ron. Facts. Any man besides that, I don't really, that's not the point though. What it is, what it is. It's about these boys and who stand up. I don't look at none of that. I know what I'm here for, and I know who I deal with is what they here for. That's why I deal with Roe, because Roe stands up for the Bio family. I don't deal with too much people of the Bio family. I don't got nothing bad to say about the Bio family, but I deal with Roe, and that's what I felt was needed for me to be a part of what's going on, because that's realness. Roe is the one that's out there. Roe is, you feel me? I'm in Cal City, she in Bakersfield, so I gotta tap in with Roe. If Roe don't agree, then I ain't finna do it. Straight up. But don't mean like everybody else mixed it. I understand everybody, because look, just because you care for the boys don't mean you finna stand with Roe. You feel me? You can still care for the boys and might side with the West if you that weird. But whatever the case, it's all about the boys, though.
I'm not trying to laugh. I just it was funny because if you're that weird,
I
you're
got a
that off
sense
the
of humor.
cuff.
You got a sense of humor, but I'm real though. Like it's real talk. Well, Remy, where you at? Hop in the backstage. Cause that's real talk though, and the boys deserve that, man. The boys deserve people from different aspects of life to agree on this.
Yes.
That's what the boys did. Like, you feel me? That's why I swear to God, I never tried to get in the middle of nothing that besides what was real. If it's real, I'm gonna get in the middle. But besides, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep it as much as peaceful as possible for the integrity of these boys. On coming from where I'm coming from. You feel me? I ain't
Yep.
never been no YouTuber. I ain't never been no motherfucking none of this. Besides the love of these boys. And for the love of these boys, I will honor that and keep it going.
And the bottom line is, I hope that we all feel the same.
I do.
So
I'm in there.
Remy Girl been there, bro. Like I've been hearing a lot about Remy Girl. I've been hearing a lot about a lot of people. Remy Girl and her mama been there. And it's been hard. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you feel me? But she deserved at least, to say how she feel. Anybody deserves to say how they feel on my channel about these boys. You know what I mean? That's what my channel is. You do have a voice. You feel me? If you care about the boys, you care about the boys. I don't expect you to feel this way or ride this way. If you care about the boys, I can, like, you feel me? You can care about the boys and go this whole opposite way, but you care about the boys. That's all that matters. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody's affected off these boys. Anybody, for the most part that I know, is affected off these boys. This, this whole situation has
100%.
changed a lot of people's lives for the better, like mostly for the better, but it changed people's lives. That's all that matters. It caused attention.
It
Like
changes
even without,
people.
like,
Yep.
no matter what these people thought, God wanted it to be this way. That's why it is this way. Because God, you know how many cases it's like this that don't get no attention? None of that. Like the boys is special. Like this was meant to happen. It was meant for all of us to be here to get fucking justice, to expose people. I done been through this shit in Kern County. The same shit as being a black man. Like, you feel me? Like this shit is real.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. No doubt about that.
What's
But
up,
this
sis?
is proof that you can't say that it can't be done. That people can't come to one, you know what I mean, to one direction at the end of the day. When it comes to love for these kids, for these boys, for for dedication and conviction and all that good stuff. All the stuff that needs to be. This should be remembered and should be like pay it forward. You know what I mean? Pay it forward to the next case, to the next things that we need to pay attention to. Because there's so many kids and so many people that are missing all over the world. You know, and I think we should show the same respect and the same love to all of that as well.
Exactly. Hey, Remy, where you at? Well, my sis Ro up here. What you gotta say, Ro? Ro. And then at the same time, we still waiting on Remy to tap in. I'm gonna drop the link one more time, Remy. If you don't hit the link, then shit.
Can you hear me, bud? Hold on. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
hear you. Yeah, I hear you, sis.
Hold on, bud. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Got that shit on mute. Hello?
Yeah, you good, sis.
Hello.
All right, my bad. I had it on mute. No, I just hopped on here real quick because I'm about to eat, so I'm like cold food. But what But I want to say is thank you to the Jennifer, for everything. That's family right there. She's a part of our family. Y'all, we have a rainbow family now. You feel me? Because we from all over. Thank God for bringing us all together. Thank y'all up there. I don't have my glasses on, but Cisco and Infamous Truth, thank you guys and everybody in the chat. And look, if you got something to say, you feel me? Like, look, we're not living off the past. Everything that was said about us and all that, we knew it wasn't the truth. So we didn't really. I was over here defending my family, which I should have never had to, but I did. You know what I mean? Because I knew the truth. But that's the past. You feel me? So if you're really here for the boys, like you say you are, it's not about us. It's like I said, forgiveness. When I say forgive, that means I forgive everybody who bashed the bio, who made it harder for the bio, whatever they did to the bio, to us, whatever. Man, God's gonna God. We left that in God's hand. You feel me? But if you're here for the boys, man, say what you gotta say. You know what I mean? We trying to keep it positive but we could only move forward once everybody get up whatever off their chest. You feel me? So we could all be on the same page. You feel me? Because I'm tired of confusion. Like, it's been confusion these past 14 months. So having to balance that with everything else going on, half the people could barely balance what they got going on at home, let alone the world. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, we're not worried about the past, but we forgive, but we will not sit at the same tables with the same people who bashed us. You get what I'm saying? We won't. But we don't hate y'all. We pray for y'all, just like everybody else. And that's coming from my family because, our elders, they are prayer warriors. We ain't perfect, but we are, we have a relationship with God. Whether it's 100% or not, it's a
And
relationship
they
with
say
God.
too that if you
Whether you was a
can't forget,
gangster before or not, it don't matter what our family been through. Everybody got a gangster in their family. Y'all just disowned them because you whatever reasons. You feel me? But us, we always been here for each other. That's the difference between our family and many families. You know what I'm saying? We love the lawyers ones, and we love the gangster ones because we have to be here for them to help them, guide them. You know what I'm saying? So we can't give up on our families that are going through it at the moment because all it takes is that one person that believe in them. You know what I'm saying? So I pray that all y'all go home and choose one person that in your family, start with home first before you try to fix anybody else. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to preach. I
and
don't
they
know where
say
that came
too,
from. Like, for
I
real.
know
but
that's
But
real
forgiveness
talk.
hey,
is
Hey, hey,
something.
sis,
that
that's real talk. And
hey, but
like, man, like, Ro is so motherfucking, man. You
hey,
got
I
a
don't
He
big
put my
is
heart,
food color in
100.
bro.
shit.
You have a big heart. You know what I mean? And like, she's still. It's just love.
Hey,
It's just love. Like,
so
and
I think I remember who Remy was from the beginning, but we don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? We don't
exactly.
from all of the ones that was against us. We don't care. Like, we not, because if y'all don't see the truth, then hey, we not gonna force y'all to see the truth. Y'all
Hey,
can.
look, sis, I'm gonna tell you on my end, like with Remy, like when she used to hit me up about all this shit was just like about the West family being guilty. Like it was all about the boys, but it was always a misconception with everybody else. And
Right,
I guess because her and the mama was so serious, like I don't know what the case was, but
right,
what I can say on my end, like she was always worried about the boys and like that's all that, and then that shows the integrity of you. Like you feel me?
right,
So for the world to know, like this is it. Like New York ain't having it. I'm not even having it. Ro might still fucking have it because that's the fucking love that she got. But
right.
fuck,
And
like,
I'm
come
always like
on,
that
bro.
because, like, by the end of the day, we're all human. We all have a purpose. You get what I'm saying? Even the ones that
Yeah,
are just like negative right now. Like, you just gotta keep them in prayer for real, because I done seen change in many people over these past time. You feel me?
And they say about forgiveness that forgiveness, if you can't learn to forgive, or if you can't forgive somebody that's trespassed on you or trespassed on whatever that's that's personal to you or anything that you love, that it will hold you prisoner. It doesn't hold them prisoner. It holds you prisoner if you can't learn to forgive. And
Right.
forgiveness is I think, key to anything.
Yeah. But
Amen
then at
to
the
that.
same time, it's still holding your groundness. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, this is the look,
Yeah.
this is titled The Last Message. You feel me?
And
So
I'm
this
really
is
serious about that last
This is
message.
Roe being, you feel me? The last of the, like, to even if Roe wanna be nice, like, I'm not gonna allow it. New York is not gonna allow it. Like, we're done. Like, you feel me?
So I'm telling
You
y'all
know what I
now, we're
mean? So
focusing on like my
yeah,
focus
it's just
now ain't gonna be on addressing people. I'm sorry. It's too many people watching, too many people supporting the us that's been there. Once they did their research, because believe me, they all looked into us. They know my whole family. They did a family reunion for us during this case because we didn't know half the family after they done the research on us. Once they did enough research to understand, because they're common sense, you feel me, to know that we're not involved. Because why would they be pushing so hard to get these billboards out there, to get people on the team within and then Jennifer and all them put their foot forward and got these billboards as well, and everybody start jumping on the same train, you feel me? And that's what I'm saying, man. Duty Ron with the other billboards, Pamela up in Texas who did her things, all the YouTubers out there, good and bad, all the subscribers who share. Like, you don't understand the world, man. Like, so thank y'all. This is my last time though. Really, really
and
addressing
look,
anything from the past, anything
real.
for this. The family is happy these motherfucking monsters is locked up. Now we're gonna let the prosecutors do what they gotta do to prove this case. It's gonna look like whatever. That's just a part of the case. Y'all watch Law and Orders and all that, all them crime shows and shit. It's not like that, but at least you got the similarities. You know what I mean? The courthouse and but it's not gonna be no overnight. So you know what I'm saying? It might be a year or 2 or 5, but guess what? It don't matter, because as long as they sit up in there for the rest of their lives and can't hurt another child, adopt another child, and then whatever
Amen.
else they do with children, I mean, it'll come out, because now, man, it done open another can of just secrets and lies. You feel me? So, I mean, I can
I
only
totally feel
imagine.
you.
Yeah, I
Totally.
can
Hey, facts,
imagine
fam.
what we're about
So
to
look,
hear.
hey, this everybody chance right now. Like, you feel me?
Oh yeah, but I just want to get on real quick, and I'm gonna get off though because I want
Nah,
everybody.
you good, fam. You always good.
Well, I don't want to take up space, and I'm eating, so I just want to get on here and say, look, if you want to get on Ray Sean stuff, this is his page. We got what we wanted off our chest, and everybody else got, and I still ain't got what I want off my chest. But honestly, I'm gonna leave it in God's hands, and I'm gonna leave it alone because they already said what they said, and everybody know the truth about the whole journey. So nothing has to be explained, and if people want to know, go back and watch. It's still up there. So I mean,
Facts,
we just need to move forward. So tonight,
facts.
Rayshawn, this was the last
Yeah, this is
whatever.
the last.
And
This is
so
the last supper.
any
Anybody,
YouTuber, anybody, this is it. Because
anybody.
after this, it's all about the boys. Ain't about none of that. We already got the professionals, the prosecution. We already got them motherfuckers in jail. I don't care what y'all see, how many people want to cover this case. Man, I deal with the real. I
Yeah,
don't care what other people say. If you're
just
not getting the
don't show up
information
to
from
that
me,
courthouse with no bullshit.
yeah, and please quit
Oh
asking
God,
me. Don't ask me what happened, this and that, because I'll get on Ray Sean's live, and I'll let everybody know what I can. Even though I ain't got no
facts.
gag order, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
talking about it.
facts.
So I'm letting y'all know that now. Please don't ask me questions because I'm not gonna. It's 1,000 messages that I'm not gonna answer each one to. I don't have time, and I don't want to be rude and ignore y'all, but I love y'all, and let's just all watch it together on May 23rd. And they have court next week, Tuesday. So yeah, we there. But when that trial start, I don't think my family gonna be able to be there because, man, you know what I mean.
You know what? And bro, can I say
And
something?
my praise is with you, fam. Like, I can't imagine what y'all got to go through, and that's what I
Right.
want the world to understand, especially my followers and all. Like, anything with the boys, I go behind Ro. So I could imagine what Ro got to go through, and y'all gotta respect that. Like if y'all rock with this channel, then y'all rock with Roe and y'all rock with the boys. Straight up. Like you feel
Right.
me? Like if like this man, like, I fuck with Roe.
And that's just
And
out of
I hate
respect
that she
for,
got to go through all the.
yeah,
She has to go through court and hear. When the DA says it's gonna be sad from every fucking 50 people, including kids, that has to. Bro has to see that. The family has to see that. They
man.
has to see what happened to these kids. Like is come on. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it ain't no playing no games. That's why I only fuck with bro. Straight
And
up.
see,
And
that's why people don't
Ro fuck with
understand.
Keish, and Ro fuck with whoever she wanna fuck. I fuck with Ro.
You know what? And
And
Rose
Ro
should
fuck
not have
with
to
me.
explain
Straight
herself
up.
to everybody every single day and every single chat, every single person that
What was that? New
sends her
York? That's not
messages.
like New York.
Now that's Jennifer,
Oh, Jennifer.
my
No,
Oh yeah.
I'm
sister from
just
another
Oh yeah.
mother.
No, go ahead, Jennifer. You ain't said nothing. You got like all
no, I'm just
everybody.
saying, like,
Everybody
Ro,
mute they mic. Jennifer, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, just like New York, when she came up earlier and she was speaking what she was speaking, like, Rose should not have to answer all these questions, and she should not have to answer 1,000 instant messengers and just different messages and things like that. If you're following the case from the beginning, you pretty much know what's out there. You can watch it on the news. You can watch it on YouTube. I mean, some of it's factual, some of it's not. But seriously, like, you don't have to always like ask her everything, and I swear to God, it makes me so emotional, and I'm super tired right now. But it's mind-boggling to me how everybody thinks that Rose is gonna like answer them. Like, you're not special.
And it ain't
Like,
even just that, Jen. I love you so much, and I thank you for just everything. You in New York and all the LA cast, Pee Wee. I could go on and on. Cherie, Keish. But thank you so much. But you know what, man, God is good, and we ain't even tripping up the little things, because I'm telling you what Ray Sean said. Like, I'm really not gonna have time for the bullshit. So I suggest people to not, after May 23rd or whenever this trial begins, please don't bring no bullshit, because you don't know how the family's gonna feel and their emotions. You feel me? Just let
hmm
it.
yeah,
Just let's see what they have, and
it's
we're
gonna be a
just
big day.
know that we're gonna always fight no matter what. And Ray Sean, can you do me one favor?
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Okay, can you, for your subscribers and who and all the other YouTubers, however you guys do that, can y'all do y'all subscribers a favor and connect with the news? I could connect you guys with the news. So, or I'll connect you with the news, and then the ones I choose, because I'm not putting people with certain people and they ruin it for everybody. You feel me? But so that your subscribers from around the world could know that when 17 News is streaming. Or you know what? They're not going to be able to stream. So honestly, because everybody has a gag order until the trial. But yeah, so I don't think they're going to be able to stream during the trial. I'm not for sure. But as soon as I find out the exact, if they are able to stream during the trial, because I don't know how that's gonna be, because it's children involved in shit, So I don't know how it's gonna be. We don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm gonna find out about you at least being able to share 17 News, 23 News to your subscribers on your channel. You feel me? So like, or if you get a press pass, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, if you get a press pass, shit, what can I say? I don't make the laws. But shit, if your ass do something stupid, you going to jail. Period. You feel me? Plain and simple. And I'm not saying nothing. Don't say you there with me if you act ignorant, because you are not representing me. You feel me? Or my family, or the boys. I don't know who they is. And they're gonna be like, I'm crazy because I walked in with them one time and now I'm not. Like, I'm not claiming them. Yeah. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? So anybody, if you got a press pass, if you if you follow the laws and the rules, I can't tell you what to do. But just know when family comes if because it's 3 bios. So I know some of my family's gonna, a lot of my family might be there. So some of them might not be able to get in because we're gonna make sure that other family members could get in too. You get what I'm saying? And then after those who show up that are family get in, that want to get in, that can't get in, then everybody else that want to get in, that can't get in, could come in. You feel me? Just simple math. You feel me? But just patience, man. Like patience is everything. So, and right now we have a lot to on our plates right now. You know what I mean? Keisha, we gotta worry about burying her Aunt Penny still. You know, like just grieving, trying to grieve at the same time. On top of that, like it's a lot. So we needed them to have this breaking news. We needed this. God knew we needed this. You feel me? So I mean, everything happened for a reason, man. And now no, now I look back and be like, damn, everything everybody was saying from a professional level, like Duty Ron, a retired detective that's been there 20 plus years, telling me how the process goes. He knew I was angry. He knew everything about it, but he even made some sense out of it. You feel me? And he's always stayed solid, always put the money towards the billboard from our case and did what's when he talked about Summer Wells, put that money towards what they did. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's about. If I talk about somebody's case and raise money, I'm gonna put it towards that. You feel me? Not towards another case, and I don't know, towards a fund, missing foundation or something. I don't know, EquiSearch, a lot of places that's gonna help children. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And people gotta write that down, take a picture, and read it over and over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Take
understand.
notes.
Yes, that's it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Me, you guys wonder why I'm so nice, because I get all my anger out before I get to talking. You get what I'm saying? For real. Because I watch what I say before I say it. I got control of that. What comes out my mouth. Now sometimes my emotions be controlling my mouth, but 9 times out of 10, that's I know how to control it.
That's a good safe place.
Right, but don't get me wrong, I'll be
Because you're
angry
representing you for
and
him.
all that, but believe me, by the time I get on this live, I done had about 30 people tell me, Ro, it's gonna be okay, pray for me, talk to me, calm me down. That's the ones that are around me that know my everyday move, so they see it,
That's a
how
sounding board.
the anger, and they don't like it. But in order for me to keep them calm, I gotta stay calm. So that's what I'm saying. Actions is everything. And they could be good and bad. And you just gotta watch what you do right now with the boys' case. Now let's all help. Let's let's continue to share the flyers and stuff for other kids' cases. You feel me? And let's continue to try to get justice and find these missing babies, because it's happening around the world, y'all. And it's not just with the boys. Thank God that they got the support they got, because not everybody has that. And thank God for, I ain't gonna lie, like the YouTubers are good and bad. The nosy ones, the destructive ones, but they'll end up fall off later. But we need them to get them out there, and then people will go, they'll pick and choose who they want to support. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Y'all just need to be careful who y'all support. Don't believe everything you hear. If you don't see us doing it, or the people that I deal with, it ain't happen. Like, just move on how we moving. If we ain't doing certain things, that should tell you something. You get what I'm saying? We may not could tell y'all what it is, but we're not doing certain things because of what we know, or. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't see us really doing it, now Keisha, she's always gonna sell the shirts and whatever, because it takes money to repair her ink. She still got a business to run. She just decided to add that. So I mean, she's not making profit off of the shirts, and she's been doing it since day one. And that's, we still gotta find the boys, so we're gonna continue to spread the awareness that way. You know. So, and the mask and shit and flyers
Hey,
and book.
Ro,
Yes,
I got on here to do one thing.
yes, ma'am. I will hush. Go
Don't
ahead.
laugh when I do it.
No, go ahead, Keith. Go ahead.
I came to serve you your gag order.
I guess my attorney done hit y'all. Damn. Hey, I got an attorney tonight, y'all. He told me to shut.
Time
I
is
ain't gonna.
now. It has
Hey,
12
look.
o'clock.
Hey, look. So on that note, we out of here, fam.
Go eat
You
your
know,
food and take home.
I love y'all.
we done gave them 3 hours. So if y'all don't know what it is, then I don't
Class
know.
is out in session. Class is out of session.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
look. For y'all to understand, I'm the little brother, so
Uh-huh.
it is what it
Yes,
is.
and you guys don't forget, you
Research,
guys need
research.
to support Midwest EquiSearch.
Oh
That's very
yeah.
important.
Oh yeah. Please do. Midwest EquiSearch. I'm eating, y'all, so that's what my mouth full.
Midwest
That's what
I'm
EquiSearch
sending you the
is
chat.
the one that you do. They take
Man.
donations and that kind of thing and they can get out here back to Bakersfield, and we are trying to get
Yes.
that to happen.
So we're just getting the okay from the investigators because I already texted them about that. I said they are ready to come out here as soon as y'all give them the okay, because they're not gonna do nothing without,
Say
they're not-
less.
exactly. But yeah.
Say less.
All right, Keisha, boss.
Okay.
Hey,
Jesus.
much love, y'all. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Lord,
Hey,
Lord.
look, the
Right.
squad for a
Hey,
squad
you
has had
did?
enough, and we out of here.
Hey, Jen, say it again before we get out of here. Keisha, can you end it with prayer, please?
Oh yeah, hit it with a prayer.
Lord, Lord, Lord.
Lord, Lord, Lord. We are gonna
In
get
Jesus'
justice.
name.
In
No,
Jesus' name, amen.
In
you're
Jesus'
right.
name.
Thank you, Keisha. In Jesus' name, amen. That's all we gotta know. Y'all
That's
stay prayed up. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
it.
Good night.